Come on, buddy, come on.
So they put us through the turnstiles and turned us loose inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, visitors of all ages, the Bazuco Casino Circus proudly presents...
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. You're for the dream, can't you see you getting closer to surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flying open. It's a picture in the pulpit and you're blind to bullshit. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go?
And just like that, we're live. All right. What's going on, mofos in the comic book community? Appreciate y'all being here. Jay Ryan, what's going on, brother man? Boom. GTK Comics, how you doing? Of course, Mr. Cali Comics. Love you, bro. We got Las Crucius in the house. He can't stay, but just wanted to say hello. 1063 Comics, how you doing, my man? And of course, Matt Collects. Collecto6. The link is in the chat, Collecto, if you want to jump on. You're more than welcome. GT Key again. Yeah, man. Award-winning channel right here. Boom. Thank you very much. Community. Hey, how you doing, Michael Baker? What's going on, brother? I have an unboxing. And, you know, gonna do it. All right. Packaging is pretty good. A lot of tape. A lot of tape. So, Comic Book Church won some awards for the comic book community this year. The Comic Book Community Awards, thrown by Brian LCS, which is really, really awesome. Voted Best Hangout in the community, and that was not a tiered vote. So, like, there's a lot of other hangouts in the community, and they're very, like, there's good hangouts, man. So to be voted Best Hangout in the community, that's pretty dope. Oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. It seemed loud over here, so I'm sure it was loud over there. All right. Now we've got the box. There's a lot of paper on that box. Let's see. Okay, not so bad. I can open that bad boy. What could it possibly be? Ooh. All right. So we have a comic capsule. It's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty neat. I'll check it out. I've seen one that I really liked at one point in time, but it feels pretty good. We have 2 comic capsules. What? All right. Some of my better books that I have raw right now probably go in there. Yeah, I'm a big fan of unwrapping a nice box myself. And what did we get? We got 2 boxes here. 2 boxes. Boom. So let's check them out. We got some stickers. We got Brian LCS Comic Book Community Award stickers 2024. And then which one is this one? All right, best speculation content. Keep on specking. Bleecker Street Comics. I don't know if you can all see that. Probably a bit of a glare. I haven't put the batteries in yet. I'm just opening this now. It does come with batteries, so give me a second. Maybe I'll put them in there. Who knows? Again, really appreciate all the votes this year for this channel. To be voted best spec channel with some of the people that I was up against, like Black Crown Comics, and that's pretty awesome, man. It's also the show that I actually honestly really try my hardest on. I try to do something special for Slab or Not to Slab, and that's what this award is for, which is pretty dope. There it is. I don't know if it's all right. Let's see. Oh, there we go. How does this thing work? Oh, pretty cool, man. It glows. It lights up. The Slab or Not to Slab, Bleecker Street Comics. Best speculation content. And that is between, I think, 100 and 1,000 subs, because I'm only at 650 or so. I know, Matt. Alan's trying to steal that name. By the way, Alan, it's copyright infringement. More CBC Awards stickers. That's cool. You know what? I'll send some of those out to some people I know. And this is the other award, which again, I haven't put the batteries in it yet, but this is the Best Community Hangout live stream. Comic Book Church, Bleecker Street Comics. So that is pretty friggin' awesome. Not sure where I'm going to put them. I'd like to have them behind me so they can be seen, I guess. But as far as they're nice boxes too for these for the trophies. They're actually really nice boxes. I'm starting to sound like an old person. That's a good box. I'm not going to throw that box out. Who dat? You win one with church, buddy. I've said it from the beginning, and I'll keep saying it. Everybody that's on church, all the regulars especially, Collect06, K-Pop Junkie, Who Dat Comics, Boston Chris, Biggie Shack. We have all won an award with church. I can't do church without you. Like, I could, but it wouldn't be a great show. You guys make the show what it is. Everybody in the chat makes the show what it is. The people going off in the chat is a really fun thing. That gives the show a lot of good engagement. And honestly, look at that shit. So again, they glow. They're pretty cool. This is a Comic Book Community Hangout. The link is in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on, you're more than welcome. I know a lot of people are probably at work right now. But that's awesome, man. So I got 2 awards for 2024. Comic Book Community Awards. And I'm pretty stoked about the whole thing. I know some people are bent out of shape on the awards. Some people don't like them at all. Some people love them. Some people hate them, whatever the case may be. I'm just very proud to have an award. I'm very proud that the community voted all of church to get that award. I think it's really cool. We're not a huge channel here, but apparently we got a lot of votes, so that's pretty awesome, man. Thanks, Ryan Riley. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Work. What's that? Yeah, I'm usually at work, but I took the day off. It is my birthday weekend, so I took Friday off all the way till Tuesday. So I think I go back to work Wednesday, which is pretty cool. I've already been back at work with my buggered up finger. We're doing all right there. You know, it sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. 2 awards, lots of stickers, and yeah, I'll send you a sticker. And again, who dat? You won with Comic Book Church. I know you didn't get the actual award, but this award should say K-Pop Junkie, Who Dat Comics, Boston Chris, Collecto, Steppo, Collecto 6, if you don't know, they're both the same person. You know, it should say Biggie Shack. It should say all the people that make the show what it is. So I'm very, very happy about that. I like these comic capsules, though. I think they're neat. I guess I got... Okay, so one has a white border up top, I guess, and one has a black border up top. Interesting. So yeah, I'll be using those. Thank you, Brian, very much. I'm really happy the awards were not soured on me. But yeah, man, you got to watch out for Who Dat Comics. He's coming for 2025. He's doing his awesome unboxings. He will be doing a spec that's not a spec. Lady Fantastic, how you doing? We're doing. Thank you very much to the community for these awards. We appreciate you. Again, I know not everybody's a huge fan of the awards, but I'm just thankful that we're voted in for that. And, you know, that's pretty dope. Of course, bam, thank you to the Insomniac Nation, who I think gave me a big push. So that's really appreciated. We got Lyle. How you doing, my man? What is going on? Mad Spidey, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. Showing off these 2 awards that just came in. Although, Brian, I had to pay duty to get my awards, so $45. Just saying. They're heavy. They're actually pretty heavy for these awards. I don't know how much they actually cost, but they're pretty cool. I'm pretty happy to win. What do I got? I got 2. Oh, look at that shit. Oh. This stream is just for Biggie Shack because he hates when I'm bragging about it. And I think it's funny. I'm just kidding, Biggie. Jesus, don't make a rap. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't send them as a gift. That's a very good question, Jay Ryan. I completely agree. He might just not be used to shipping out to international. I guess he might not be used to that. That's my only guess. But regardless, I have them. There is a price to pay for being a star. Yeah, well, we got a lot of stars around here. Church is always really fun. I have a really good time doing it. I won't stop doing it. When I stop having fun, that's when it all ends, man. But up until now, it's been a lot of fun. The community is pretty awesome. Drama, without drama, whatever, man. It's all just fun to me. I enjoy it quite a bit. Canada is broke. Why are we broke, Matt? What happened? How's all of Canada broke? That sucks. Agreed, J. Ryan. Agreed. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, man. So yeah, we're just chilling. I got voted. My background got voted yesterday by Biggie Shack. I think it was 7.5, which is a very generous vote. But thank you, Biggie Shack, for judging Bleecker Street Comics background. We appreciate you. Spending way too much money. Yeah. You're in that whole political realm. I am not into that bullshit, man. Guess what? I'm very poor. Whatever happens up there usually doesn't affect me that much. I either pay more or pay more. It's never, you get to pay less. So doesn't really matter. Slavery with more steps, my man. That's how the world works. Just try and live above it. Enjoy your life. Enjoy comic books. Enjoy what you're doing, or at least try to. And try and not get hurt and try and live a long life, man. That's all you can do. Find love, happiness, family. I think you guys got Thanksgiving coming up pretty soon, don't you? All that nice family time. That's cool. Exactly, Matt. Comic books do make people happy. I haven't been able to buy. Yeah, the belt. It's behind the comics right now, but we got that. That Hunt Championship. If anybody wants to come on the hunt and try and take my belt, you're more than welcome. I am the cover championship. Need a week in advance so we can come up with a cover theme, but you are more than welcome to try and jump on the hunt and try and take on the longest reigning champion of all time. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, bro. So yeah, we got both of my shows, Bleecker Street Comics shows. They did get awards. So I do 2 shows on the internet. If you don't know, I do a show called Slab or Not to Slab. It's not live. It's just a videos, but it's a fun show for me. I really enjoy it. It's the one that I put the most work into, and I'm very, very happy that it got voted in for best speculation. Real James Willie, what's going on, my man? He is on the hunt. He's looking to fight. James, come on now. You don't want to get your eyes down there. You don't want to put your eyes on the champ. Come on now. Let's relax. Nah, James is a good guy. He's fun. You can talk to any of us, actually. Anybody that's on the hunt. If you guys ever want on, you can talk to any of us. And we will make sure to put that bug in Tony Sanders' ear. I think this Friday tonight, I don't believe is the hunt. I believe it is Biggie Shack will be doing his Collector Club. I'm not sure what's going on Collector Club tonight. It's always interesting and fun time, so we'll see what happens. You have a signed copy of Civil War by Steve McNiven, where he wrote, "Please don't hate me" on it. I think that's pretty good, man. I think that's pretty good. Civil War. I don't know, man. I wouldn't slab it personally, but I do like the signature. I don't think it's an important enough book in the history of comic books to slab. However, I think it's dope as fuck, and I would keep that raw dog. If you really want my true opinion, if you really want the professor's opinion, that's the professor's opinion on that one. We got a fucking mad bastard in the back. A mad bastard. Let's bring him out.
You smell that? Napalm, son! Nothing else in the world smells like that! I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Oh, that brings me back. Oh, is he frozen or am I frozen? Am I frozen?
Wow.
Oh,
Are you there?
I thought I froze.
No, my computer just took a fucking shit. That's all right. We got a phone to finish this dang stream. We got power. We're good.
No, I thought it's fucking, it's only what? It's not even 8 a.m. yet. I'm like, oh, it's been a fucking hot minute since I've been on the stream with Blake.
It has been a little while, actually. I haven't seen you in a hot minute, bro. I know you do your Saturday night streams, which is cool as fuck. How's everything going with you, my man?
Yeah, doing all right. I made my return to going to cons and fairs and all that sort of shit last weekend. So
Beautiful.
we had a public holiday on Tuesday for a freaking horse race, which is fucking dumb, but it's a day off of work, so I don't give a shit.
Fuck, man. Why don't we have... That's bullshit. I don't get no public holidays for a horse race. This is bullshit.
Yeah, it's the Melbourne Cup, so it's a very like international sort of thing where they bring in a lot of international, big time horses and that for the main race, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
cool, bro.
whole day and a whole event. It's been a public holiday for years, but
Yeah, man. I don't hate horse racing. It's all right. Like I'm not like a huge oh my god horse racing, but hey, that's fucking cool.
yeah, I'm
I
just
liked
it's a day off. I
that
don't give a
movie
fuck.
with I like that movie with Spider-Man in it. That was a good horse movie,
What's that? Seabiscuit.
Yeah, Seabiscuit. It was all right. It was pretty good.
Yeah. So, but no. So quite often, like I was able to get the Monday off because it's stupid. You have the weekend, you have the Monday, you got to work, and then the Tuesday off. But I took the Monday off, so I had a 4-day weekend. And yeah, it's only just one of those little tiny little, room sort of comic fair type things. Like it's not an actual Comic Con, but it's purely pretty much just comics.
And that it depends on what you want in a con, right? Like when I go to a Comic Con or a comic fair or whatever the case may be, I want mostly comics. I really do. I want to make some deals. I want to pick up some good books, yada yada. I understand that there's other stuff that revolves around comics, but what I want to see at a Comic Con is mostly comic books. But hey, what do I know? At my Comic Con, there's not a lot of dealers. It's mostly like I don't know, mostly
everything else,
swords and fucking root beer, as far as I can tell.
And that's the thing. Like I've been saying it for a while. Like I'm leaning more towards these little, you have like maybe 20, 30 guys that are just sitting up on it's just some rickety old trestle tables. They're paying $10 for a table, whatever, and they just sell their books. And that's literally what it is.
Not bad. If you're getting a good deal on a table, that's actually really worth it. To set up and just sell to people at a small con. I know at big cons, it can be like if you're going to what's the SDCC there, it's something ridiculous like $4,000 or $5,000 for the weekend.
Fuck that.
Just to set up a table. So a little guy, if you're a little, you cannot afford that. That's impossible, man.
It's hard enough getting a ticket just to go as a fan, let alone getting a table. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. And I actually think I'm being generous. I think it's more than that, but that's beside the point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'd be nuts. It'd be something stupid.
Even here in the Falls, I think it's over $1,000 for a table for the weekend, and I'm like, that's 3 days. You open at 5 on Friday, close at 9, all day Saturday. You open at 11 on Sunday and close at 4. That is so not worth $1,000, man. I just can't justify it.
Unless you've got a shit ton of books, you got some big boy books that you can make some decent money on. It ain't happening.
Yeah. And then again, all that profit that you're making goes into rent a lot of the times. It's really bad. So it's not easy if you're trying to sell at Comic Cons. Fun though.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I still as I said, like I've been busy paying off deals and things like that, so I haven't been going to cons for like over a year now.
Yeah,
and I just I got a bit of a money bonus from work, so I just said, fuck it, I miss it. And I know my con videos, like for me, usually when I do which I didn't get around to it. No, I've done the con video. Sorry, it was a different video. But yeah, they generally do all right for me. Like,
con videos are fun. People love watching that shit. Yeah, people enjoy the cons, man. Con videos are really good, especially if you get some cool shots, some cool interviews.
Yeah, like I know, because Simon was there. Simon was actually tabling. He was actually trying to sell some of his stuff.
Mr. Big back in the house. How you doing, brother?
What's up, Biggie? But yeah, like Bo from Aussieverse, Sean, Zars Comics and Collectibles, and Dave from Still Only 35 Cents were there as well. So it was good to, just chill out with those guys and talk some shit. And
well, yeah, Dave, you guys have a community within a community over there, right? You guys, there are the Aussies, man. Like you guys,
we're all
wacky.
We're literally all in Melbourne except for Lee. Lee's up north in Brisbane on his own.
That's funny. That's cool though. Do you guys get together often, or is it not?
It's usually cons. Well, occasionally, I know, because Simon and I sort of been mates outside of YouTube for a while as well. So I'll kind of, you know, hang out with him quite a bit and things like that. He's on his phone, Biggie, so
We got the
He
big
might-
man backstage himself. Hold on a second here. How do we bring Biggie in? We bring Biggie in properly, right?
Hmm.
Gotta have Biggie in properly, otherwise it's not.
Big Biggie. 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 Big Biggie.
Biggie Shack, how you doing, brother?
Good. I got my car back. He turned the lights off, but he said that if it's the part that I replaced last spring, they'll check if it's got a warranty. So not too bad, you know. The lights could stay off. It don't mean they have to come back on, but it's like the HVAC system or some shit. And what is it? Vehicle stability, VSA, VS something, some shit like that.
Right on. All right. Yeah, I don't know too much about cars, but sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes the part's worth $1 bazillion. It's ridiculous.
So I started members on my channel and I actually got a couple, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't do memberships on my channel. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, well, I
against.
won't
I'm not
do it.
against anyone that does it, but I don't think I'll probably. I don't think I'll do that. Not unless it's. I don't know. I don't think I'll do it ever, but I might. You never know. Could happen.
Yeah, I think it's worth the hassle, but whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah. I just don't know what I can offer people that
I really
watch
don't give
it
a
that-
shit what I offer.
that
That's the
I'm not
difference
giving-
between me and other people.
Well, then I'm not giving them for free anyway. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's how
I
I
think
look
so.
at it, but it's not either way. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's $1 for the one that I think people have done, but I do have one that's for $25. All right, and it's like, you know, it might be like a mystery box. It could be something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I think people like to support you, man. No matter if your content's free or whatever the fuck. If people want to support you, they want to support you. You know.
That's true. That's true, man. No, I dig it. That's cool, man. So you've got a couple of subscribers already. That's neat.
Yeah, I got a couple of members too. I see I got the NWO tier for $1,
Nice.
and then I got the Hollywood tier for 25.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, Spidey? Do you do memberships on your channel?
No, I could do it. I haven't even applied for. I've been eligible for the 500, you know, subscriber tier.
Yeah.
Thing for the longest of time. Like ever since I've been doing Spidey's Outback, pretty much. So over a year. I just haven't got around to sort of doing. Because I'm thinking nobody's going to super chat me. So I
You don't know that, brother. They super chat me, and I'm a fucking.
Got a super chat, haven't you?
But regardless, I get that. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. That's cool.
yeah, I wouldn't. And that's the thing. Like, if I was going to do membership, I'd have to do something that would make it worth people's time to do it. Or I'd say, like what Lee did with Whack, I'd say I'd use that money to maybe get to the States or something like that sort of thing. Like actually put a purpose behind it. Like I don't want to, you know, just bullshit.
Yeah, that worked out real well.
Yeah.
That was really good one.
Yeah.
Biggie, your video quality just went to shit.
Oh.
For sure.
Well,
There you are.
there we go. Yeah. I put it down with my wallet.
You got,
Because I thought he
we
might
got
have
the
put it in his
Biggie.
pocket.
We got the Biggie grocery run.
Yeah, I'm going on the food run.
Going to get chicken wings. I have no doubt about it.
No, I get those by the box. I don't need any right now.
But getting back to what we were saying before, Blake, like it's I'm definitely enjoying those little cons way more. Especially this one that's, you know, it's purely just like there's a little bit of toys and shit, but it's
That's
literally
cool.
just comics. It's just comics.
Toys are all right too, because there's a lot of toy collectors. But
Yeah. And I know probably half the dealers as well, which sort of, you know, definitely helps as well. Hey, Christina.
Christina Payne in the house. How you doing, Christina? She is a big award winner as well. She got the I guess what is that? Blue Wrench, the comic.
Yeah,
the
best
Yeah.
supporter.
yeah, man.
Well deserved.
Absolutely, absolutely. She's like literally in everybody's chats, dropping links constantly. So Christina Payne, thank you very much.
Papa Wheelie, hope you're doing well, brother.
Papa, what's going on? Where to link? Papa, it's in the chat, but if it's not there anymore else, I'll drop it in the chat again, brother.
So now I finished my Invaders run by finding the last book, which was I was super happy to actually finally finish a run for once.
That's fair.
Yeah, picked
You
up
got
some
all
more
the
for
king
my-
size and shit
Yeah,
like
and
that.
Yeah, got all those as well. What else?
Man.
Picked up some more books for my subby run and for my defenders run. But the two noticeable books that I picked up Daredevil 2.
Oh, nice. That's a big book.
Okay.
That's a big book.
An Electro, and I know Biggie will love the next one. And I picked up Hulk 180.
Oh shit. Snap.
Oh,
So I was very, very, and that was funny. Dave from Still Only 35 Cents was there, and he actually filmed me buying it to try and get the reveal before
no,
I could
baby,
put it
you
on
got
my
one already.
channel. I got a 182, but I don't have a 180 or a 181. So I bit the bullet and just went. The guy gave me $100 off what he was asking for it. So I went, thank you very much. I'll take that.
Yeah, yeah. How much was it?
$600.
The 180.
Australian.
Ooh,
600
Chihuahua.
Australian. So that's about.
That must have had a stamp in it, huh?
It did have a stamp in it. That was about probably about 420 US roughly.
How much I did it was how what did the copy look like? What do you think you're grading it at?
Well, it was lucky that Dave was there. We actually had a look at he had a look at like what the going rate was. Like he looked on Go Collect and a few other sort of things as well.
Sure.
We sort of estimated it at probably a 3 to a 4.
Yeah, you don't think much with the stamp. Those things go up and up.
So I didn't really care about the stamp, but I thought it was just
No, it
below
matters, dude.
MRP.
It helps.
Stamp definitely helps. It definitely helps.
For me personally, I don't care. I just want the book.
But
I
you
got one. It looks
I
like
don't have either the 180 or the 181, and both of you got like one of them. So that's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got them both, but they don't have stamps. But the 180, I think I paid like $350. It looks about like a 4 or 5 without stamp. So whatever,
That's
maybe
pretty good.
300.
I think when I was looking at them last time, they were creeping up a couple $1,000 at the grades I was looking at. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Huh?
How you doing, Drac? What's going on, my man?
Yeah. So anyway, I was happy with those pickups. So that was my big purchase of the little.
What is Daredevil 2? Is that the second Electra? Is that the way
Yeah.
that goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, second.
Second
Electro.
Daredevil,
That was-
second Electra. That's a cool double second appearance.
I was actually the guy, a different seller actually had a Daredevil 1, and I was like, I was about $500 or $600 short. I was going to blow my whole money on buying a Daredevil 1, and then
That would have been fun, dude.
And then I'm like, nah, I haven't got that kind of cash, unfortunately. And
How much was it? What do you mean by, what was it, like 1,200, 1,300?
2,500.
Oh yeah, they're high on crack, bro. It must have been a
But
nice copy, but
That's Australian price, so that'd be about 1,800 US.
oh yeah, that's still a little too steep. I mean, I don't know. The grade was probably nice, but for the price entry level I want, it's like $1,000 for a Daredevil 1.
$2,000 is a lot on a comp. Like that's a lot to put on a comic, man. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 starts getting to be a good fucking chunk of change.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's the thing though. Like I'm trying to get these. Like occasionally, just buy. Besides the Spidey stuff, trying to get some.
You got
some
to, bro.
Slightly bigger books. Like I know I've got some decent books, but there's a lot that are sort of. I haven't got any number ones from the Silver
You gotta
Age.
get some of them, yeah.
Let's bring in Papa Wheelie because it's Papa motherfucking Wheelie. What's going on, Papa Wheelie? How you doing, buddy?
Thank you.
Good to see you. I know. Oops, sorry. I know you did your show last night. I know I was on Biggie's and sent them your way.
Yeah.
I was like, Biggie, aren't you supposed to be on a show in 4 minutes? Yeah, I think so. Well, we
I
were
head
having,
on
we
over.
were having fun doing people backgrounds, rating backgrounds. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, dude, that is a great idea, bro. Because
Oh, people loved it, man. People had a good time with it.
yeah, it's fun, bro. It's an easy way to like be critical of a YouTube channel without being critical of the person. You know, it's like you just look at their background.
People had, it was because you're not being critical of the. It's a different way to make fun of the community, and it's acceptable. You know, it's like, oh, look at this guy's background. Come on, bro, you could try.
What do you do about it? Yeah, it's not that big a deal. You should be able to take that kind of joke, like your background is this or that. You know.
Yeah. Your background is trash, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I give my background a 1.5 out of 10.
Yeah, we are still live. Who dat? Link is in the chat if you want to pop on. You're more than welcome.
What did you unbox, Bleaker? What'd you get, bro?
I got two. I got the awards for the comic book community.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So
It cost you $50 fucking though, didn't it, or some
man,
shit?
Motherfucker, cost me fucking $50.
Fucking LCS controversy. Always controversy.
Man. Jesus. I'm gonna just buy
Cheap,
my own
man.
poster and say I'm the best. That's what they're gonna say. Bleecker Street Comics, the best. The best.
Yeah.
There was.
I won everything.
The best. Just the best. Ridiculous.
I win. That's all it'll say. I win.
A good one. I win. Oh, that's gonna be on there too. Thanks, Biggie. That's a good one.
Sheesh.
How about your? I know you have a hard category, my man. Your unboxings and statues. You're in a hard category.
Back, baby.
That's
Oh, I know because I watched on the replay that Let's Talk About It, Brian fucking apologizing again.
Yeah, what happened? I heard that was kind of weak, but I don't know. I thought that had to have been enough.
It's not necessarily sort of getting into that, but it was more the fact that he mentioned that he doesn't publicly, release the numbers. In other words, like how many votes did this guy get, opposed to how many votes, and I said that, and that's fine. I understand why he does that. But I'd like to know how much Gem Mint is winning by in the omnibus and the statue thing, because if it's a massive margin, I'm still sticking to it needs to be split in half with the subs. At least two tiers.
I asked them to do that this year. I did. They didn't want to do that because it costs a lot of money for the statues or some bullshit. But I said that I think it should be from 1,000 to 2,500 or whatever, and then 2,500 to 5,000. There should be a split in there, because if you're a 1,000 sub channel and you're going up against a 5,000 sub channel, it's very difficult.
May 600 subs going up against 160,000.
Exactly, especially if they're really if they can push their award, right? If they can push their people into voting, it's a big deal. TM Nerdy in the chat, how you doing, TM? What's going on, buddy?
Well, it's what I've been saying it for the last couple of years, because I've been nominated and I've been up against Gem Mint for the last 3 years ever since this thing came in, and I said to him, I go, even if he doesn't mention it, he only needs 1% of his subscribers to vote, and you're already fucked.
But that being said, Spidey, I made best community hangout, and that was a non-tiered.
True.
That was non-tiered voting. Like, that was everybody in the community could have been voted in that pile.
I'll tell you something else, Spidey, bro. I was just perusing through, and I saw, Legion's Lair was on at the same time. Jim's shit was on, right? And Legion Lair does his thing Friday night. I think a lot of Legion's Lair subscribers go watch Jim, because Jim only had like 57 people in his chat. He usually has like 130. So hey, maybe it ain't as big as we think it is,
Yeah, it's hard to think. I just think, like, me personally, I think it should be just 5,000 below, 5,000 above for those non-tiered ones.
The non-tiered ones. That's almost impossible to win if you're a little channel versus a billion or whatever, people with huge subs. It is. But the awards aren't perfect. They probably never will be, but he tries and he keeps on trying.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, regardless of what you think about it, I think it's still a positive thing to try and shine light on, because I've found some channels that I didn't even knew existed.
Yeah.
Just go up, check out the stuff, and that's the way I personally look at it. That it's for me personally, it's finding new channels and supporting new channels and just growing everybody's channel. That's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Oh, what did Gary B? I think he started that hashtag Grow Together movement, and I still believe in that. Shop
Yeah.
Comics, how you doing, brother? He's always doing cool art, man.
Hey, shop.
I love his shop universe. Or it's wicked, man. The shop verse is really cool, dude.
Yeah.
Someone left their car key here. That's nice.
Ooh.
Do they look fancy? You might want to take that car instead.
Does it have a horn thing on it? Go find whose car it is. See if it's better than yours.
I'll tell the cashier. You see the car key here, right, or whatever that is?
You're doing a trade-in. That's all. You found
Okay. Y'all want to hear my order?
The awards, exactly. Absolutely, man.
I can mute myself. Okay, I'll order it.
Spike's channel because I met.
No, you're good.
Comic book.
I was talking on the phone. You're good. So yesterday, that was yours. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, see, they found the person with the key instantly. There we go.
Perfect.
There you go.
Biggie doing good deeds for the day, helping people.
So, yesterday I ordered 2 McDoubles. They said I got 2 cheeseburgers. They said I could get it today.
Okay.
My name's Lansing. I got 2 McDoubles, no ketchup.
Oh, you're ordering food right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, I'll mute myself.
I'm like, all right, what's okay? So it's not for me. That wasn't for me at all. Yeah, man, I like these small. I like small cons. They're not. I guess not cons. More like what?
Yeah, that's why I call them like fairs.
Book swaps, fairs, comic fairs, maybe. I think that's cool. Again, I don't mind some of the other stuff. I just prefer more comic books.
Yeah, because what we go to, like, if we have like our big cons, you'll be lucky to get 2 or 3 book dealers. Everything else is all, cosplay, pop culture stuff, pops and and all that, and celebrities and all that sort of shit. So it's like, yeah, it's cool to go to and it's good content and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, I just go for the books. Like, I used to do a lot of the art stuff in Artist Alley, but I can't buy books and do art anymore.
I do like the Artist Alley. I do enjoy going down Artist Alley and seeing all the new artists and old artists, and getting books signed and stuff. I think that's pretty cool.
I mean,
and being
I'm gonna go out on a limb right here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I don't think that this will be a popular opinion, but I don't think meeting people in person is that big a deal. Like, unless you're like going to stick a part of your body in them, like you could talk to somebody. Am I crazy?
I don't know. I want to meet you in real life. I don't want to stick any parts of my body.
Okay, but I mean, honestly, like, I've met people in real life. It's fun, but was it that big? Much bigger of a deal? I don't think it was.
So sometimes you have a notion in your mind that, when I meet, like some big, like, like
we're gonna kiss or something. Like, what are we talking about?
But it's more the fact that when you meet them in person, you might be disappointed because they might be an arsehole or or something like that sort of thing. So
don't meet your heroes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's the proverbial. Yeah.
All right. Well,
they're not as jerky as they thought. I thought they could be. Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm pretty much the same as you see me on my YouTube, but I don't really change too much.
I don't think the YouTube thing. I think are more like comic creators. Like I've had a few instances where I've met a comic creator and I'm like, they sound like they'd be a really cool person, really friendly. And then you meet them, and they're a total dick.
That's true. That is true. But I want to meet some of the community members. Like,
I'd
like for that.
It is like
Aussie group, but
it is cool to meet some people. Thank you.
Yeah, Biggie, you had a good time when you went to what was it?
C2E2.
Yeah, C2E2 is where you went. You met a bunch of people for the first time, I think.
Yeah. That was okay. Yeah, I mean, I get.
You talk pretty fondly of that when you talk about that whole ordeal.
Well, it's easier to talk to people when you meet them, I guess. Like I would have never been able to talk to Comic Tom or Jim Mint because they don't hang out with me on my YouTube stream. But besides
Right.
that, like everybody else seems, I talk to them pretty easily. You know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, hopefully, I can do a heroes trip at some point. I'd like to be
I
able to
think
meet all
that-
you guys and stuff.
Yeah, I think that it is like something that you look forward to doing is just meeting a few people from YouTube. Like for me though, after I've done it, it's just like, well, at least I did that. I did it once, you know. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I got to do it every fucking year, you know.
Well,
like
I couldn't afford to. I'm with you on that one. I can afford to do it once or a couple of times in my lifetime. I'm not going to be like driving to fucking Detroit to or fucking,
Timbuktu.
No, where's Biggie?
Yeah.
I'm going out to there. I'm just driving there.
I think that Becker asked me what if I would come to Kansas City. I probably would if my family was like trying to shove me out the door and shit. You know, it'd be a lot easier for me if everybody around me was just like, you need to get out and do this. But it depends on how things go. You know, usually I'm pretty much needed around the house, so I got to kind of help out and shit. But
Canadian
I don't know.
Survivalist in the house. How you doing, Canadian Survivalist? TM asks, what are your thoughts on Camila Mendez being cast as Tila in the live-action Master of the Universe?
I have no idea who she even is.
Well, I don't know who she is. I've seen her picture because I've read the news, but I don't know, man. This movie or this TV series or whatever they're creating has been in the works since I don't know, 1990 fucking 4 or some bullshit. Like they can't come together on an idea for a live action He-Man. I would love to see a live action He-Man. That being said, it's probably going to be a live action Tila. So who knows?
Oh, She-Ra.
Yeah. It's going to be. It's all going to be like. It's most likely going to be a girl power, which is fine. It's just if I'm watching He-Man, that's not what I want to see personally.
What's up, Trev?
Trev the Shipping Guru, how you doing? We all know what I think about
Yeah, I never watched Riverdale.
Kevin Smith and his fucking stupid fucking He-Man show.
Yeah, I never watched Riverdale, so I don't know who she is, but
right, Riverdale. Yeah, again, I'm. It's not something that I've watched on. All right. Hopefully they get. I want to see a He-Man movie. I think that'd be cool. But we'll see what happens.
I do love the '80s Dolph Lundgren movie though. It's a bit campy, but I love it.
I liked Skeletor in that movie. I thought he was.
Yeah,
awesome.
it was cool.
He was pretty. I know you could see some seams and stuff. The costume maybe wasn't perfect, but it's still pretty dope. What were you saying, Biggie?
So I was listening to Slippery because he was on MJ's. I don't usually go to Slippery's channel, but
yeah,
MJ was streaming and Journey was on there. You know, I like Journey a lot. So I was watching him and he was like insinuating that West Virginia was like this like scary place and all this shit. And the Appalachians are like some of the spookiest areas you'll go. I'm like, dude, I'm from fucking Ohio. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Like, Kentucky is pretty hillbilly. You know, Kentucky's pretty hillbilly. I would even say Ohio is more hillbilly than West Virginia, but I don't know, dude. Like, maybe West Virginia is a little more fucking country than I thought it was. Have you ever heard that, or am I crazy?
I'm in Canada, bro. I don't know. Fucking
Yeah.
The States is
That's what I'm saying. I'm from the Appalachia, so
the States is scary. There's a gang on every corner. There's hillbillies willing to, just hillbillies just trying to kill you in every forest. I don't know what's going on in your country. It's not my
I don't
fault.
know.
That's what the news tells me, and that's what movies tell me. It's not my fault. I promise.
I just think of Deliverance.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Right? Deliverance and all that shit. And the news is brutal, man. Like anytime you watch the news, it's just complete violence. U.S. fucking crumbling to the ground. And obviously, it's not like that because I know people from the U.S. and you guys seem pretty fine to me. But the news that we all watch, it's always fucking just
doom and gloom.
Yeah, they're always trying to give you the worst of the worst, trying to keep people separated. That's what the news does.
Yeah, they never report on the good stuff. They only report on the bad stuff.
I know, Papa.
So bad.
You're playing Fortnite. I saw the thing pop up. Your notification pop up. Pop Wheelie, watch now, playing Fortnite live. Fucking
As per
Papa
usual.
I feel bad not going to my LCS. My car's been broke down, so I haven't been able to like use my
Have you
car
not
a lot
got
to go.
the new LCS yet, Biggie? Because they probably.
I've well,
Oh,
He's hit a black spot.
yeah, he might have, his Bluetooth goes out once in a while. I know Biggie said they moved. We've sort of been catching glimpses and pieces every time, every Sunday. It's like 1 minute they're moving, the next minute he's going over to help them and stuff. Like, what is happening?
yeah,
They moved. Oh,
they moved. I'm back. Yeah, I don't think they're getting much work or much people coming in and buying shit, and there ain't a lot to buy, so I don't know. I haven't had my car either. Thank you. So I'll go tomorrow if I can, and I'll start going more.
Yeah. Go on Sunday so we can see what happens.
Well, Sunday they're closed.
Ah, god dang it all.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about Sunday.
Yeah, aggressively relaxing. I know, brother. It's just what news tries to show you all the time to try and keep people separated. Don't go over there. That group of people wants to kill you. Stay in your house. Stay in your house. Be afraid.
Not yet, Trav. I will be getting to it, but yeah, thanks for giving me the heads up that they've dubbed the first episode. So
I'm gonna give you. I think I figured out something about Slippery too. So I think that what he's doing is he's trying to. He's addicted to cringe content. So what he does is he tries to do the most cringy shit he can, and that's what gives him a little excitement. So like yesterday with his shirt off, like that's not something most people will do, you know. And I can appreciate that. I think that he should fucking embrace that he's cringy, because like whenever I started doing wrestling comic shit and like doing Hulk Hogan promos, I didn't think that people. I thought for sure it'd be you're a big nerd, get out of your mom's basement, shit like that, you know. But
Slippery.
he's so fucking smug when he does it though. It's hard to understand that it's cringy. Like, you know, he thinks that I'm the biggest content creator. People get views off of me, and he's always talking shit. So people don't like that. But I do enjoy that he does shit that isn't comfortable. You know what I mean?
I got shit for being in this chat, actually. Somebody blasted me on a public live fucking show. It was like, blah, 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 you're a racist. You were in this fucking chat. I was like, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I am too, because I was in the chat, you know?
Wow,
Fuck.
yeah, that's exactly it. I'm like, fuck's sake, give me a fucking break. But whatever the case may be, yeah, I got blasted pretty heavy. So yeah, that sucked. And I'm going to continue to be in the chat because I think it's hilarious. So regardless,
I've started watching the rewind because, like, I like MJ. Like, James is a really good guy, and obviously, you know, CJ's my boy. I just wanted to see if CJ was going to roast the shit out of him and see what happened. But I'm only about half an hour into it, and it goes freaking 2 hours. So I'll just do it in little stages.
CJ's pretty good. CJ was pretty good at questioning him. The answers were interesting, to say the least. MJ was just sort of a mediator, I think. He really just he didn't say too much. He was there for the chat and to mediate.
Look at MJ. I fucking nailed him. First time I saw him, I was like, "Oh, this guy's a nut fluffer." All he does is fucking give people compliments, you know. And whenever he was like, "Oh, please don't be mad at me, Sticky. I want to be friends. Is there anything we can make it?" And then Sticky's like, "You know what? I just don't like you because I don't like you, you know." And he's like, "Well, can we work on that?" And I'm just like, "Come on, MJ, bro. It's okay to have people not like you, dude. You know." Fuck.
What can I say, Tony? I'm native. Native people hate everybody. We're just a bunch of racist mofos, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think that you're racist? I don't think I'm racist. I think everybody in the world is racist. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're all. I don't know if everyone's racist. I think we all judge people though. We're all judgy. I don't know about all that. I know there are a lot of racist people. There certainly were in that chat that night. But as far as everyone in the world being racist, I fucking highly doubt that. It's pretty difficult.
But sometimes you can, be brought up to say or do something or think something's okay when you're younger because it's not, because it's all this politically correct crap now. So you might have thought it was all right when you're a kid and you're still doing it as an adult and not realizing that it's racist or, being a bigot as well. So sometimes it's an upbringing as well. So
yeah, I don't know. People are dicks or they're not. That's how I look at it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I try and be nice to everybody until they piss me off, and then they're
Me
going
too,
to
except for Papa. That's the only person.
I bet Papa was the one that called you a racist.
Yeah.
Probably.
I love you, Tony, bro. You're awesome, my man. Of course, yeah. The hunt has been really fun lately. Again, anybody wants to come try and snatch my belt on the hunt, give it your
That's right.
Give it your best shot, folks. We're always waiting for new losers.
Hey, they could win, man. People could come in and look at what Papa Willie was doing. He was winning every time he came up.
I know. He's got me shaking in my boots.
Yeah, people, you could come on and you could dominate, man. Or you can get rolled up.
Could happen. Papa definitely has to return. We got Tony Sanders in the chat. How you doing? We got Lisa Noble. We got Brian LCS.
I smell trouble.
I smell trouble. I'm leaving. Nice.
Uh-oh. I don't have anything bad to say about you.
Oh, Papa Willie, you're going after the heavyweight belt? Is that what you're going after?
Oh.
Oh, shit. D-Runk, you better watch yourself.
I think D-Runk said he's on vacay. He might just mail it to you is what it's about. He's not putting up much of a fight.
Biggie, what are you doing on your show tonight? Is there anything special planned?
And frozen again.
Ah, we lost him again.
Oh, fuck. No.
My freaking internet keeps shitting the bed.
That happens.
I'm sorry, my internet keeps shitting the bed. So, Darth Lopez and Bobby Delgado are going to battle.
Is that what's
Y'all
happening?
still hear me?
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's happening tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Darth Lopez.
Yeah.
He's an interesting cat, that guy.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's what's going to happen. It's hard to make sure people do show up when they say they will, but they seem excited. And then after that, whoever wins gets to battle one of the Iron Collectors. It's going to be like Iron Chef. So
I dig that platform, the Iron Chef platform. So what, they get to call out like one of the regulars?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Whoever wins.
You were very generous on my background last night. Are we going to do any more background judging?
I wasn't too generous. You got a really classic background, Bleeker. I do think it's good.
Appreciate you for that.
All comic books all the time. You know what I mean? That's a good look.
Yeah, man. Comic book channel. We're a comic book people. That's what we do. Whether you like it or not, that's where we're at.
All right. Well, there's going to be more background ratings coming real soon. I can't wait.
It was fun. That was a good segment in your show.
Yeah, and I didn't get too mean when the opportunity came. Like I could have really dug into a couple of people.
Judge Mad Spidey next. His background, I think.
Nah, that's my normal background for my pre-recorded videos is like a 1.5.
A 1.5. Oh,
yeah, 1.5 out of 10.
He's the be all end all.
until I get my official original Papa
I'm
Wheelie
gonna start.
wood burning, then it'll at least be a 3 to a 4. So
Oh, nice.
that'll
Easy,
class
bub.
it up.
Don't climb on the counter.
Did you buy that this year from C3?
Yeah, I won that on C3.
I
I thought who that bought that.
Rob doesn't like the C3 moniker,
Yeah.
but Comics Curing Cancer. Did you
Thank you.
buy that there?
Come on, baby. All right, I'm finally done.
Circumstances says it was rigged, Biggie. Did your background?
I wasn't very nice to circumstances. Yeah, I was pretty hard on this.
Well, I don't know. Some people that donated some money to the cause might have got better scores. I don't know.
Hell yeah, they did.
I don't know how that works.
Oh, it works real well. That's the best operation to go.
Hashtag
Fuck, $50, dude. You get a 12. Shit.
Yeah, DJ Links wins. DJ Links wins.
Hell yeah. So I've been feeling like a little awkward going and watching DJ Links live because I lost my wrench a while ago. But I mean, at least I got some money because he's giving money out tonight. So I was really happy. And he's one of the first members on my channel. It's so fucking loud in my channel. Every time you go outside, it's like, whoa, whoa.
They do a lot of. I don't really watch too much FOC stuff or like new comic book day stuff. It's just not what I personally watch on YouTube. But I know he does a really good job with all that stuff.
Oh, they got great personalities, and they laugh and fuck the shit that he gives away. Sometimes you can make $100-$200 bucks off of it, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Papa got a wicked giveaway from his channel. Got that.
Yeah, fuck.
What was it, an 8.0 180 or something like that? That's pretty awesome.
That's right. Yeah, shout out to the Links, man.
Yeah, man. I actually picked him for my ultimate YouTube comic book team and won.
You did? Yeah.
Just
Hey, must not be too bad. I think that's old slippery dick to say DJ Links is the leader because he always says
No, he said it was Legion actually.
he says it's fucking Legion. Yeah, I think it's fucking Links. I don't think it's Legion. I think
he said it live and said, "Oh, it slipped. There it is." He says he's the king of the sticker people.
he's fucking afraid to say Links, but he'll say Legion all day for some reason.
Legion, he said Legion.
Yeah.
I thought at first he meant Alan because Alan had the same amount of subs, but it makes sense that it's Legion is the king of the sticker people. I guess.
I don't think so. No, I think DJ is definitely more popular and bigger channel. I think he's
and when
the
I
leader.
say that, I am part of the sticker people. So people, just so you know that I am a sticker.
Oh, you can't get away from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was around before sticker people came around, so I don't know what the fuck I am, but I'm something.
You're part of the sticker people, Biggie. Come on.
I'm part of it, but I'm not. That's not my original fucking place. Like I was there.
Comic Lore, what's going on? How you doing? Lynx has the green. I got the green, baby. Yeah, man, it's my birthday weekend, so I'm gonna just I just took the weekend off work, and I'm having it's just gonna be a relaxing, nice time. I just had a nice roast beef dinner with rice and some nice au jus gravy, beautiful stuff. So
Ooh.
yeah, we're working it out, man. Fancy motherfuckers over here.
I was waiting
I'd say I'm a comic book wrestler.
Yeah, it's a comic book
That's what I
wrestling
am.
meal. You got to have a good meal
Yeah,
before comic book wrestling, man. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I'm a comic book battler. I'm not a sticker person. I can be, but
You
I'm a
are
comic book
you're an
wrestler.
original comic book battler. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Who was the first? It was probably it was probably 90, I would imagine. But
According to 90.
First, who knows? But Biggie is among the first of all time comic book battlers by far.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I think there's a small group of us comic book wrestlers, and we should be proud of that. You know.
Huh, that's interesting. Maybe I'll just jump into that category and see.
You really should, yeah.
That's interesting. All right, we got to thank Mr. Comic Lore here. He has donated $2 to the cause. Says happy birthday.
So,
It
is your birthday? My mom's birthday is the 10th, so yeah.
Mine's the 11th, so it's Monday.
Yeah, I remember. That's how it goes. Yours and my mom's and yours. Yeah, it's back to back.
I'm gonna play this for Mr. Lore.
Those are hot dogs, right?
Yeah. Want one?
Yeah, I'd love one.
That'll be $2. Check.
Yeah, but it's a good check.
Get on it. I work on a cash-only basis.
But it's a perfectly good check.
No. I'll make it very clear. You slip me the cash, and I'll slip you the wiener.
But I don't have any cash.
Then I don't have a wiener.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
It's a good one for $2. You can't do the one with the kid on the bike, can you?
I can't do the $2. I want my $2. They get really mad. They shut down streams for that one. Apparently, they're like, no, you can't.
That's a shame because people love that one, man.
I loved it too, dude. I love that one myself. I got to find a few more, to be honest. I got a couple, like I got the $5 one, and I used the one from Futurama when it's a big one. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, man. Fish Cat collectibles in the house. Thanks, brother. I appreciate ya. Everybody saying happy birthday weekend. Fuck yeah. When I was young, it used to be a birthday month. Now it's just a birthday weekend, and I don't go out and drink and get wasted anymore. I just hang out inside because I'm a shut-in who reads comic books.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I should probably go to. Maybe I'll go to the comic book shop tomorrow. That actually might be fun.
Buy yourself something.
Got your Whopper and some pies.
I haven't bought anything in a while because I've been pretty heavily bound in debt, and I got hurt at work recently. So I did do a really nice a stream. I did an auction, which I did really well at. So that helped immensely. So I might be able to afford a book pretty soon, actually. Very shortly, I think I can afford a book. So I'm pretty excited. I'm not sure what I'm going to get yet, but I'm pretty excited.
Oh shit!
Yeah. We're working on stuff.
Well, I'm talking about. I got about 300 put up for a book. I don't know what I want.
Yeah,
what's your little nest egg looking like, Bleak?
What's that, brother? Big? What'd you say, Biggie?
I'm just gonna leave. My internet is trash. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, I'm 25, aggressively relaxing. You're a kind soul, sir. The kindest soul I know. I appreciate you.
I'm waiting for the backhand and compliment to come second.
Yeah.
It is AR after all.
I got hair in my arse that's 25 years old. Never mind. That's okay. I like being a young-looking old person. That's fine. It works out.
Yeah, I suppose I get that a little bit because, yeah, like especially, and I think, yeah, I don't know whether it's just the sun over here all the time or something like that. Usually you'd think you'd look a little bit more weathered. But, yeah, a lot of people sort of think I'm in my sort of mid-30s instead of mid-40s like I actually am.
Oh, listen to Who Dat. Just because black don't crack doesn't mean I'm getting old. Stop it, Who Dat. Jesus.
Let's see,
No, man. Black people can be like 60 and they look like they're 28. It's ridiculous. They got good genes, man.
Cray ass. I think there's die for that. Yeah, just what you want. More noticeable ass hair.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. You know what? Fire engine red ass hair.
Oh God. That'll be the new thing. Die in your ass hair.
I don't know. I think they're still doing no hair. I'm pretty sure. It's the cocoa butter soap. See, I fucking Who Dat giving away secrets. Nice, bro.
Oh God.
We're gonna have to get some of that soap.
Oh.
So, but did you get any good books? You said you got some good books at the con, and some decent ones. I know you do. You don't really do slab, do you? You do.
No,
I know you buy slab books, but then you usually crack them.
Yeah, I'll usually like if it's a book I really want and it's like same price for raw, versus because for me it's opportunity as well because of lack of variety.
No,
I suppose.
I completely 100. I live in a small town. I live in St. Catharines. We have 2 comic book shops. One of them doesn't get any back stock, and the other one's back stock is shite. And they won't let me go downstairs because they think I'm gonna rip them off. And then they price at the counter, and I don't like it. So they don't have anything worthwhile anyway. It's not like they've got any hidden gems down there.
Yeah,
But
and that's the thing. Like,
real
of
pain
those-
in the ass, though. Like, so I don't. When I go to a con, it's nice to be able to see like books that I'm looking at on eBay. I'd rather buy them in person so I can see them and yada yada yada, right? Feel them in my hand and make a deal, as opposed to having to pay all that extra money on eBay for this cost and that cost and whatever else cost that people have to pay on that fucking bullshit platform.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's the thing. Like, that worked out with a few of the books, like my ASM 4 and my Tomb of Dracula 10. It was like they're books that hardly ever come up on eBay over here, or or even it shows, and it's like I look at the price and go, it's decent, it's fair market value or below. I'm just going to bite the bullet and just do it because I want the book.
I haven't got a 10 yet. That's the one that I'm actually working on, but I
thought you had a 10.
No, I gave it away in a giveaway. But I did get Tomb of Dracula #1 signed by Neil Adams in a 9.2.
Ooh, nice.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I bought mine as a raw. That was the last like big book in that run that I needed. Well, there's pretty much only really 2 big books. But...
Yeah, I need #10. That's one I'm after, like really actually after. I'm after Tomb of Dracula 10 and Morbius, the first Morbius, Spider-Man
101. Yeah.
I'm after all the monsters. I got the Savage Sword. I got a few other really, really good ones. So I'm after all of the Marvel monsters at the moment.
Yeah, I think I'm down with my Tomb run. I think I'm down to about 6 or 7 issues for the whole entire run. And I think my Werewolf run, I'm down to about 10 books for the whole entire run. So
Werewolf, that's cool, man. I have a Werewolf 32 with
the fuck. What the fuck? I just found her.
With no cover, bro. I found it in a dollar bin. It has no, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy this for $1. But I'm still like, no cover. It's the worst.
Yeah, I can't. That's one thing that I always like. It's a bit of a disadvantage, but I know I complain about I don't have the variety and the accessibility as much over here, but I still can't do incomplete. It has to be a complete book. Like Marvel value stamp, like what Biggie was saying with his Hulk 180 and 181. That doesn't faze me because it's only just a little tiny. It's almost having like a little chunk of the back cover taken out. But as long as it's if it's low grade, even if it's like freaking 0.5, as long as it's complete, I'm happy.
I need it to be a little better grade for myself. That's just me personally. But and again, the book's complete. It just has no cover. But that's one of the most important parts of a book for me.
What, are you better than us, Bleeker? Is that what you're saying? You better than us?
Well, I didn't want to say it out loud, Biggie, but yes.
But yeah.
I'm better. Are you a 2 award-winning channel? I don't know. Are you?
I'm not. Well, actually, I am kind of, but not exactly.
No, I'm not better than any motherfucker. I'm about the same, maybe less. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, so I'm after those 2 books pretty hard. Again, it's really expensive though. I want an 8.0 to an 8.5 in the 210.
Oh yeah, that's starting to get to the real big boy dollar.
Yeah, that's starting to get to like a big number. Like that's $2,000, $1,500, something like that.
I'd be more likely to go to like if I was that kind of way, I'd probably be more likely to go to like between a 4 to a 6 because then it's probably more around your sort of $1,000 mark.
6s are fairly affordable. Even 6 5s and 7s or 7 5s are even pretty affordable. To be honest, it's once you get past an 8, it starts getting to be like, oh, that's a big jump. Fish cat.
Yeah, exactly, Chad. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Fish Cat, bro. You guys did. Gem fucked you guys up, eh?
Mm.
That's it. We're gonna have to next year. We're just gonna have to rally against Gem Mint. That's just what we're gonna have.
Yeah, how many fucking statues? How many fucking statues does this fucking prick need in his life? You need a statue for statues. What is this, 10th one? Relax, Jim.
I think there is a something they might if somebody's won the award too many times in a row, they might just name the award after them. So like, it's like the Gem Mint Award, and he doesn't get it anymore. It just goes to somebody else after. But I think that's what they're floating around at this point, because there are categories where it's really hard to beat Gem Mint or Comic Tom or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Which Reggie collects used to win fucking everything.
Yeah,
So-
the first year it was like 10 awards and he won like 9 of them.
Yeah, exactly. Not that Reggie quit collecting. I think that's his new channel name. Reggie doesn't collect. Whatever happened to that guy? He used to be really popular.
He retired from YouTube.
That's it? Just retired?
Yeah, as far as I know, he just had enough and went, that's it.
Fair enough, I guess.
Built his empire and left it in the wind.
Yeah, because he had a pretty big empire. Like when you put it, like he did really have a good following.
I think he got up to like 25,000 or 30,000 subs or something.
Wrote a bunch of fucking books and shit. Like Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. He's got 186,000. If he tells his followers to vote, everyone's screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been saying it. I've been like, I think Chad's been nominated this year. I don't know about last year. I think he might have been, but I've been nominated all 3 years, and all 3 years I've been up against the fucking Gem.
And you've made finalists all 3 years too.
All 3 years, yeah. They've had it in there, and it's.
How does that make you feel? That, like, be honest. Is that
the proverbial bridesmaid but never a bride sort of?
Yeah,
analogy,
it seems like it would be a little disheartening, right? Like, it's like, especially if you're a finalist every year, but you just can't beat Gem Mint or whoever else wins that fucking thing.
Yeah, well, Gem Mint's won it all 3 years.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a guy that gets statues. Doesn't he get them, like? Isn't he sponsored? Like, don't they give him statues to open and shit like that?
I think it's more the sub thing more than anything else.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you something about it. The way it's sometimes a regular guy like me or you, Bleeker, gets a statue and they fucking mail it to him so he can review it on his channel, bro.
That's fair. That's
happened before.
Yeah, I'm shocked that I won this year, especially in the categories that I won in. But I'm pretty thankful I won. Pretty happy that that the community voted for me. What do you guys think about that? I know Brian doesn't like to share the votes count.
I don't. Yeah.
That he should share the vote count.
I'd want to know if there's like especially in the hey Kyle, especially in the non-tiered ones, I'd want to know these massive channels how much they're winning by.
Right. To see if you have.
If they're winning by 20 or 30 votes, then that's fine. It's still technically a fair game. But if they're winning by like 1,000 votes,
right.
You've got like 50 and they've got like 1,500, then it's definitely not fair.
That's probably why you don't want to show it, because they'll just make people unmotivated.
Yeah.
Well,
because I campaigned like hard last year. I know my boy Remy, he did videos for me and he campaigned for me. I know CJ campaigned for me. A lot of people, Mark from Legion, campaigned for me last year, and it still wasn't enough to take Gem Mint down. So I
remember I voted for you. I voted for you this year too, actually.
Yeah. So I've got a feeling it's a massive difference in votes.
And poor freaky Louis can't catch a fucking break in that category.
I could have sworn it was going to be his year this year, because he's another one. Like, I know myself, Louis every year is like either entertaining or comedic. Rob, I know it's a stupid category, but he always gets voted in the fucking mustache one. Every year it's been available as well. And we're always the bridesmaids and never the brides. But, it's at the end of the day, it's supposed to be in fun.
Yeah, Michael Baker's mildly curious where he finished in voting for best channel supporter, but just being nominated was cool as shit. Exactly. Yeah, I think people would be. That'd be an interesting thing for people to know. Yeah, I don't know how it all works. I know Brian does all the counting. We didn't get like the committee didn't get to count or anything like that. So
Mm.
who knows? I'm pretty thankful that I won. I appreciate the community for voting me, of course, and
It's a win for the small guys. That's
yeah,
that's the way
man.
I see it.
Exactly, a win for the small channels, and we've got one of the best like panels ever, man. And again, it's Bleecker Street Comics. It's an open panel for the most part. I usually put the link in the chat or I send it out. If anybody ever wants a link or has something that they want to say or talk about, you're always welcome on Church. The only thing that we request is that you show who you are, not just an avatar until I let you on. You can have your avatar if that's what you want, but I got to see who you are before I let you on because
It's exactly the way I play it.
there's some weird stuff that goes on the YouTubes and people can do weird shit. So
yeah, and that's the thing. Like I've never been able to even catch Church because it's on such a fucked up time for me.
oh, for you it'd be really weird. Like it'd be like 4 a.m. or something.
It's like 2 or 3 or 4 or something in the morning, but on like Monday morning, like when I go back to work for the week.
Yeah,
like,
it's not gonna work for you, bro.
I'm like I'm screwed.
That's okay, my man. That's all right.
I'd love to be able to at least join once.
But we're you've joined a couple of times later in the afternoon because again,
I've never maybe when I'm going to work, if you're still going,
yeah,
I might quickly jump on the chat and say a quick hello, but I've never been able to physically join. So
that's Church goes for a while, which is nice. So if you're depending on where you are in the world, you can catch it, or at least the tail end of it, or the beginning of it, whatever the case may be. So
that's why Insomniac is good for me as well because he runs it like literally as an Insomniac thing. Like I'm usually getting home from work if they run it long. I'm usually getting home from work, and if I've had dinner and that, I'll fucking jump on at like 6, 7 o'clock at night when it's like freaking 6, 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever, fucking whatever it is at CJ's time.
Yeah, no, CJ does. That's man. I don't know how he does that. It goes so late in the night. Like I dig it. I dig a long stream, but to be up till 3, 4, 5, he goes to work after that. Like he doesn't.
Yeah, he's literally like, I'm gonna go. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go have a shower and straight to work.
Yeah. Like Jesus.
Like, you're fucking nuts, dude.
That's insanity, bro. But true Insomniac, I guess.
I'll be back in a sec. I need a fucking
of
coffee.
Course, brother.
Yep.
When's the shit, he just left. Show starts at what, 9 o'clock tonight, Big?
Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 Eastern.
9 Eastern.
Yeah. Hopefully some club members show up. No big pressure, we just hang out. It's hard telling what we'll get into. I think we'll just give the.
You always say hopefully club members show up, and you always get 10 people in your fucking.
No pressure,
Knocking on the back door. Come on, let me in. Let me in.
I always hope Doc will come, man. He told me this week he might come. If he comes, we might just, focus on Doc because that's my guy. But we'll see.
Yeah, I like when Doc gets on the show. I also like when Hialeah comes on the show. I think that's fun. He's a fun dude.
Yeah, we'll get into some kind of deplorable situations, I'm sure.
The Great Legend Show. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Legend, if you want on, you're more than welcome, man. Just let me know. I'll put the link in the chat. You can pop on anytime you want, my man. We're just chilling. I won a couple of awards. Tate, what's going on? Yeah, man. Just sort of doing a thank you to the community and Brian LCS for putting on the award show. And, of course, chatting with friends. Mr. Biggie Shack. He's having his show. We had Papa Wheelie and Mad Spidey, but they have left.
Hey, everybody.
Super Red Batman. Thanks, brother. That's Kyle, I believe, is Super Red Batman.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. I always like this cover, Blake. I'll show it to you. Check this out.
Kyle had Madam on. I think he was interviewing Madam the other day. Marvel. Oh, cool.
1000. Yeah, I don't know why I like that so
for a modern
much.
comic, at least it's got a lot going on the cover. It's not just a silhouette of somebody. I'm sick and tired of that shitty art. That's nice. That's pretty good.
It looks like the Destroyer and Bucky are holding hands. Is the only weird thing to me. But
Wow.
then you got this guy over here, right? This is probably why I look at so much. You got like the Superman guy. You see that?
I dig it, bro. I dig that cover, man.
Underneath Submariner's head, there's like a Superman guy with blue and red. I don't know who the hell that is, but it looks like Superman. So
Well, I dig it. That's obviously he got Red Skull in the background there and stuff. I think that's cool. Red Skull's one of my favorite bad guys. I've liked him. I was a kid. Him and I, for some reason, I dig bad guys more than I do good guys. I liked Doctor Doom a lot when I was a kid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought Doctor Doom was a Spider-Man villain because when I was a kid, he was always on Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends. He was always fighting Spider-Man. I didn't know anything about Fantastic Four when I was, 6, 7, 8 years old.
Yeah. We weren't able to get to the
what's going on?
the newsstand. We couldn't go to the comic shop when we were 5, 6.
No.
What was there to know?
Exactly. Derek Neiman says he's sorry he's late. Can we start over? Sure, brother. Yeah, I can't help it. I like the bad boys, Derek. That's a fact, buddy.
It's a lot easier to get their first appearances too than the major heroes, so
They're
that's
a little
fun.
cheaper. They are like not the Doctor Doom first appearance per se, but usually bad guys have cheaper first appearances.
Yeah.
And I can dig that. I don't mind that at all.
I tell you a book like my 4 like DC books I want. Like I might have to what do you call it? Whenever you eat your own people, or whatever the fuck. Anyways, cannibalize them. But so Daredevil 1, Showcase 22, and then
Showcase 22. That's a big one. Yeah.
Strange Tales 110, and then X-Men 1. So X-Men 1 might cannibalize the other 3, but ultimately I want them all. Like any one of those books added to your collection would be pretty good. Daredevil 1, Showcase 22, First Doctor Strange, or X-Men 1. Like I ultimately want the X-Men 1. That's what I'm going after next year.
Ultimately, the X-Men 1 is the best book, but the first Doctor Strange would be a really cool book to have.
Yeah, I think the Showcase 22 is cooler than Daredevil 1, but
Yeah,
that's just me.
I think it's cooler than Daredevil 1. That's personally me, but I don't, I don't know. Again, Daredevil, I was never a huge Daredevil fan, but
You see more people with Daredevil 1s than Showcase 22s too, which I tend to like books people don't have,
Yeah, I'll drop that link, Spidey. No problem, buddy. Give me 1 second.
But like I was saying, besides that, the book that's a good villain that's very affordable right now. I actually seen a copy for like $80. Was Avengers 8, First Kang.
Oh yeah, Kang would be very affordable right now, unless you're after like a big high grade, but it would definitely be affordable.
Yeah, it's stupid affordable. I mean, even a decent like a 2.0, 3.0 or whatever, they're like $200-300. Not that bad.
Mad Spidey back in the house.
Well, that was dumb. I hit the freaking leave studio button instead of the freaking mute cam button. Oh well.
The finger is pretty trash, Derek. It looks like a Franken finger right now. It's very, it doesn't look great. It is okay. Like I got this thing on it. It looks sort of like
like a little splint sort of thing.
It's like a crock for your finger. It's really weird.
Bro, I'll tell you what happens with that though, Bleak. It's like it's protecting your finger, but it might fall off, bro.
Yeah, it's very possible, bro. I can't feel the tip at all. Like it's pretty fucked up. We'll see.
It might stay. Who knows? It'd be amazing if it healed all the way back to normal, but it looks damn near dead.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's like black around the whole. It's pretty bad, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, I know. It's like a finger crock. It's all right. I'm making it cool. Finger crocks.
Crocs aren't cool.
So I see Bobby's in the chat. Hopefully we'll have him on Collector Club tonight, throwing down. That'd be pretty sweet.
So, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby owes church a song soon. He used to come on and and give us a song once in a while. So I'm looking forward to his next appearance with a nice song or a poem or something like that.
Saying that, I gotta get my girl a little nappy poo before club tonight. So if it ain't like 2 or 3 hours, it ain't really a nap for her. So
Yeah,
I might hang out a couple more minutes and.
I don't do 1 hour naps. I do 4 hour naps. That's the way to do it.
It's the only way, bro. Yeah, you don't even feel like laying down if it's an hour or two. It's like
No,
I might not even fall asleep.
doesn't even work for me. Mr. Paul in the 619, he's doing really well. His channel's doing awesome. So go check out Paul in the 619. He's always got good shit going on. His panel is really cool too. I like.
I think you're doing a great job at trying to diversify your collection, Spidey, because I see you went to the FF side. So you started Spider-Man, you go FF, and if I had any fucking suggestions, which I know you ain't gonna probably take, but to really fucking, I'm not saying you're wrong for not taking them. I'm just saying this is my opinion. Maybe what I would do to make it really like diversified is what you do is it really separates you from other people too. Is you go Golden Age, Cap, Submariner, or Superman, Batman. Get you a couple of those, and then maybe get you some. I know you don't like DC, dude, but fucking DC keys really makes your collection feel more complete.
I've been looking at some DC keys, man. I really have been. DC's been like whispering sweet nothings in my ear, Biggie. It's been like, stop worrying about the Marvel stuff. Look at me. Look at this.
I know. When I got my Brainiac, it really made me feel more solid. Like I got that Brainiac. It was like that's a big fucking deal.
That's one comic in your collection that I'm jealous of.
It kind of sticks out, yeah.
Yeah, it's a comic that not a lot of people have, and it's Brainiac, man. Brainiac's fucking dope.
You get you a Cap Timely, dude. You really stick out. It's like a sore thumb, bro. Like not a lot of people get those things.
I'm always gonna be a Marvel guy, and I've said that from the start, sort of thing. Like I did have a few DC books, some indie books, and stuff like that when I was younger. But then I've literally pretty much gave them all away to people, or sold them off a little bit and stuff. But mainly just gave them away. And I'm a Marvel guy through and through. But in saying that, I've always said that if I got the opportunity to buy, I'd love one timely Cap, one timely Subby, and one timely
Torch.
Human Torch, Torch as well. Like I'd love it, but there's still so many high-priced books in the Silver Age onwards that I still need.
That's true.
So it's very hard for me to sort of go, I won't get that ASM one because I'll buy a timely Cap. Whereas, obviously ASM is my main focus, and just trying to get those last two books is super, super hard for me.
Yeah, I don't know what I would recommend for you if you're just staying in Marvel, because you've got a lot of everything in Marvel, bro. Like I don't even know where to start with you, really.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Like that's why I've started diving into a lot of these runs, especially Silver and Bronze Age runs, because I love the old school stuff. Like I'm trying to cull down buying newer books because I went a little bit stupid with newer books for a while, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? This is not my love. I love the old school stuff. I want to get back into my Silver and Bronze, and even Copper to a certain extent, but.
It's hard
that's why
not to buy
I've been
a book once in a while. It really is, because you see all the FOC stuff. You see everybody. Oh, you got to pick this up. Oh, this is important.
Yeah, I try and stay away from that as much as possible. But it's even like it's a simple thing of like this new deal that I'm doing. It's only just a whole lot of just Silver and Bronze Age back issues for some of the runs I'm doing. There's no big books in there this time, but I just noticed I look at my Silver Age Subby run, and I realize I'm only 20, 30 books away from the entire run. So I'm like, I'll start picking up some Subby books here and there to try and complete the run as well. So, that's what I'm finding. Like the more and more I pick up, I'm just like, oh, I like that cover, or I like this character, or whatever. And then you accumulate a decent run of it, and you're like, shit, let's go after some more and let's try and complete a run.
Fishcat Collectibles says they had a rough week. 8 restraints, tussles in 3 days with inmates. I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a tough fucking job, Fish,
That's
you got
not
there,
an easy
bro.
job you got,
I
bro.
went to school for that shit, and I figured I wasn't tough enough for that shit instantly. I'm like, yeah, I'll pass.
It's
Oh,
not
no.
easy, man. That's just a fucking hard, especially if you're not in a good jail. Like some of them are fucking rougher than others, man. I would hate to do that work. That would suck.
It wouldn't have worked for me because I was currently a drug addict at the time, right out of high school. So I would have ended up in prison, So I just like, yeah, fuck it.
I don't hate DC, Derek. I just don't collect. Like I do collect like all the movies and all the TV series. Like me being a media collector as well. Like I've been collecting.
Do you not collect DC because there's just so much Marvel that you're concentrating on? So let's say you had all the Marvel books you ever wanted.
He's like Splash Page, yeah.
Let's say you had all of the ones you ever wanted. Not saying you'd have everyone, but let's say you had all of the, the big ones that you're like, okay.
It's all the
what
same
else do
shit
I
is what
need
kills
Marvel?
me, yeah.
Would you go
Yeah,
to
I
DC
mean,
after that?
I mean, you look at it though, Spidey, bro. It's like, all right, if you don't fucking go after DC, you miss out on so many fucking great covers from the legends. Carmine Infantino, Nick Hardy, fucking Kurt Swan, Neil Adams, bro, Barry Windsor Smith. It's like, golly, I think some DC covers are pretty fucking good,
Well, I've always said, even before the YouTube thing, if I ever did go down the DC road, I would probably be a Batman guy, which would
Batman
probably be
rules,
one of the
yeah.
worst ones to pick. Like Superman or
Definitely
Batman.
the worst one to pick. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like yeah, because I like, and as I was saying, like I have all the DC movies, I have all the TV series and all the cartoon series, all that sort of shit on physical media.
If
So
you
I'm
pick
not
one
like,
of the, if you pick one of the big 5 or one of the big 6,
Yeah,
of
you're
DC,
screwed.
you're fucking screwed. Like those
Yeah.
Golden Age first appearances are so expensive.
it's bad enough being a Spider-Man guy, in Marvel. It's like it's the same thing with DC. You pick Superman or Batman or even Wonder Woman to a certain extent, you're fucked.
Then you got to be the guy that says, "Oh, I got the first Silver Age appearance of Wonder Woman."
yeah.
You got to be that guy instead of I got the first appearance. Like, oh, no, it's the first Silver Age. No, this is the first 2021. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
It's like, yeah, I picked up the first, I don't know, the first Riddler or something. It's like, dude, that's the first Riddler in fucking Silver Age.
Yeah,
it's not the $100,000 version. It's the fucking $5 version.
Well, Bobby says you're an undercover Batman guy. Watch out.
There's some good ones in Batman.
Batman's dope though. You can't beat Batman, honestly.
Yeah, and I've always like, I know Spidey's not really that thing, but I've always gravitated towards like the darker characters. Like besides Spidey, like I've loved like my other favorites are like Punisher, Wolverine, Ghost Rider. Like those sort of like
I
the
think
darker
Spidey's
sort of characters.
Spidey's the one you fall in love with as a young kid because Spidey was shoved down your throat. Like when I grew up, Spider-Man was fucking everywhere. Spider-Man Amazing Friends, Spider-Man TV, the 90s show. Then it went into the live action movies. Like they've been pushing Spider-Man on me since I was little. And of course, Spider-Man's my favorite. That's the first hero that you love.
That's literally my origin story is that when I was a little kid, my dad used to record all the cartoons and stuff off the TV, and one of the main ones was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Yeah.
And that's where I fell in love with Spidey at the start. Like, he was taping like He-Man and Scooby-Doo and like all that sort of stuff as well. But Spider-Man sort of just really resonated with me at the time as well.
Remember Scooby-Doo used to hang out with Batman and shit?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was like
Scooby-Doo and Batman. There was Scooby-Doo and the Globetrotters and shit. Scooby-Doo was awesome.
See, the thing is about the way Spidey collects, bro, it's like, okay, he wants the whole ASM run, right? If he didn't want the whole ASM run, he could do like I do, and what I do is I just pick like the main key of each character. Instead of buying every fucking key from ASM, you can get 50 different keys because there's like 100 ASM keys. You know what I mean? So
it's a hard run. If I was to be a Spider-Man run collector, volume 1, but I think that would be the
run you can afford, and then you buy other keys on top of that that aren't in Spider-Man. You'd really only have Spider-Man would be your main shit. It's an expense like 1 to 200. They can be pricey books.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, because I've collected Spidey, like the ASM run, for 20, 30 years, and it wasn't until the last probably 10 to 15 that I started going the big boy books, because that's the only way I could afford it. Once you start working full time, you start making some money, all that sort of stuff, and
which you don't care about
you
your life and you don't mind wrecking your credit. You just fucking you start buying.
Yeah, just go nuts and. And now I'm at that stage, and that's why, like, a lot of people say to me, they're like, "Oh, you've got the whole entire volume 1 of Spider-Man, 700 books," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, 2 books off." And I go, "No, it's from 1 to current. It's not volume 1; it's all volumes."
Yeah, technically speaking, it is all volumes, but people, and that's again, I was just saying, it's like I've got the first Silver Age appearance. No, you don't, or you don't got the first appearance. It's the same thing, right? That's why that's why they do new number 1s. So because
I hear so many guys that are like
collectors go crazy. They're like, "Oh, I got a number 1. This is amazing."
Yeah, like I hear so many guys that are like, it's even like Rob has completed his run, but his run's like, he's gone after, I think, 1 to, like, he's still trying to fill it, but he went after like 1 to 100 mainly. Chris was the same, Comic Vet, he went after like 1 to 50.
It's a smart thing to do. Spider-Man, I know people are sick and tired of hearing it, and it's a terrible term, but Spider-Man is technically a blue chip comic. Amazing Spider-Man 1 to 100 are blue chip comics. That's just the way it is. They rarely go down in value. They may one day be worth nothing, but let's just, for argument's sake, say that things are going to be relatively the same as they always have been. Spider-Man books generally don't go down in value, man. That's same with Batman. If you're a Batman run collector, like the original Batman stuff doesn't really go down in value. Those are great runs to collect, just because they are blue chip runs, but they're hard to get the first appearances. Like you're biting the bullet on a lot of those books.
Yeah, but I think I've done pretty well for my situation to.
Yeah,
like it's literally probably close to 1,000 books for the entire run from 1 to current.
You got a great collection, man.
Including all the annuals and all the the A's and those stupid .1s that they did in the friggin' early 2000s and that. Just to narrow it down to the 2 biggest books and 2 only. I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging. I'm proud of myself for actually being able to achieve it.
That's a dope achievement. Tape Primes is getting too old for moving comic boxes, and I have said it since I've been on YouTube. If I could give any new collector any advice, stop fucking buying long boxes. Short boxes are the only way.
I do not own any long boxes. All mine are all short boxes.
Yeah, it's just sure it takes twice the time to move them. Trust me, your back will thank you. Yeah. Your back, all of the things that you hurt will definitely thank you.
I do enough heavy lifting at work. Yeah. I have a very physical job. I do not want to be doing that shit at home.
Me neither, bro. I moved all my boxes here last time I moved, and by the end of the day, I fucked up my knee so bad from carrying them all upstairs. I just couldn't bend my knee anymore, and it's still sort of buggered up. Actually, I think I don't know. They were just. By the end of the day, it was too heavy, man. So yeah, I got to start buying some short boxes for the next time I move. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
yeah, you might be carrying twice as many boxes, but at the end of the day, if you're only doing like 1 at a time, it's a lot easier on the back and the knees and the elbows.
Million%.
All the joints.
Yeah, especially the older we get, the harder things fucking get. So I completely understand what Tate's saying.
All short boxes here as well, but way too many.
Yeah, JSS knows what's up. Mr. JSS Brooklyn, how you doing, brother?
But the good thing that I find, like, I know I'm not saving any money, but I'm still enjoying the hunt of finding older books and things like that. And I think that's what the main thing is. Like, people can focus their collections differently over the years, but if you still enjoy the hunt or you still enjoy buying books, even if, like, I'm not a reader anymore, I'm just a collector now. But I'm still loving the hunt for the books and just like, I got this one, like just run filler that, I'd never see anymore sort of thing. Like, as I said, I completed my Invaders run, not a big run, not an expensive run, but a hard run to find over here. And just to find that last book that I got, and it's just like, yeah,
I don't get to hunt enough. I don't get to go into new territories and like, you know, be like, oh, this is an unlooked at box. I don't get that
untapped
enough.
resource.
Yeah, it's a definite resource. It doesn't exist. It's few and far between that resource. But the last time I did that, I bought 5 short boxes, those ones that are actually sitting right behind me there. And I pulled an Ultimate Fallout 4. It's a 9.8, almost guaranteed it's a 9.8. And
nice.
I pulled a weird Amazing Spider-Man. It's a error copy of number 388. It's instead of the blue foil embossed, none of the blue foil was printed on it, so it's a white embossed cover. It's super rare. It's very rare.
I think I've only heard of like one other person have one of those.
Exactly. Like it's ultimately really, really super rare. So I don't know what to put on it. I put it up on eBay for like a ridiculous price. I think I put it up for $2,500. I'm like, meh, $2,500. We'll see what happens. A 9.8 sold for $4,000 in 2020. That's the only thing that's the only information I can find on this book. So
that's even like not that kind of rare, but like the Lethal Protector #1, like the gold edition.
Yeah.
Like that thing is not something that comes up very often, but I don't want to pay the stupid prices that people ask for it. I just like it because I love the gold foil. I just reckon it looks really cool. Yeah, so that's as I said, I think I only know one other guy that's got that. He's actually here in Australia, surprisingly enough. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he goes, it was a very rare error print that, like, I think there was only something like 50 of them or 100 of them or something really low.
It is super rare print. Yeah, it's like super low. This doesn't exist. It's a ghost. When you talk about a ghost, that's a ghost. Yeah, it's a Spider-Man 388, Amazing Spider-Man 388 Tate. It's
that's the
origin of Eddie Brock.
Yeah, it's the life and death of Peter Parker's parents storyline, I think it was.
Yeah, it's part of that as well. But this particular one is the origin of Eddie Brock.
Yeah. What's Kyle saying? Any favorite villains of Spider-Man's body? And that's the thing. Like, I think that's why, like, when we were talking about me looking at DC stuff, I think because Spider-Man and Batman, both sides of the coin, have probably got one of the best rogues galleries for me personally.
Yeah, Flash is up there too. I think Flash has a good rogues gallery.
Yeah, I sort of look at, like, I don't know enough about Flash, but I look at sort of Flash and go, but a lot of it's just another version of a speedster.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's it gets a little bit old, I think, possibly, but yeah, I don't know. Like, Spidey villains are so hard because there's so many, but I like diving. Okay, you got your main ones, you got your goblins, and you got, Kraven, Electro, and Sandman, all that sort of stuff. But I like diving into them. Like, I like Carrion or like Demo Goblin, or like ones that are lesser known or lesser publicized, like the B or the C list sort of villains can be just as cool. Like Vermin as well. Ones that they're not everybody's favorite.
I think you got to go with the Goblin for Spider-Man. He's got to be the Spider-Man's best villain. I like Dr. Octopus though too. Shit.
Yeah.
That's a hard one to pick between Gobby and Doc Ock. That's hard to pick between those two.
Well, probably Green Goblin is probably that probably has a special sort of place in my heart because I think that was the first like sub 20 book that I actually bought.
Yeah,
and it was also the first slab I ever bought and the first slab I ever cracked.
Yep, it's
Freaky Louie. How you doing, brother? Freaky Louie, man, I'm really upset.
Molten Man. Yeah.
Freaky Louie made me like a cool Voltron like intro or video, and I can't play it anymore because YouTube fucking gets mad at me.
Yeah.
They're like, you can't play that. You can't see this on anywhere in the world, and I have to cut it out every time I play it. So it's annoying.
Yeah, I don't know how to edit well, so I just make a whole new copy of a video and just start from scratch whenever I have any kind of music, and I get like a super chat now. So whatever.
Yeah, especially when it takes all your super chat shit away. So
yeah, the funny thing is, seeing that Louis in the chat, I actually got a copyright claim against my Outback intro. For the one that Louis did for me for the Outback intro. And the stupid thing about it was, it's not even from the original, like, because Men at Work did the original song.
Yeah.
It was for some weird bloody, I don't know, like disco ninja funk sex party or something or other, claiming that it was their song, and they put in a claim against it. And I'm like, it's a parody song for starters. It's been slightly sped up as well. It's been dubbed over.
I know.
It's a parody, and they're like, oh, and then they come back and go, yeah, the complainant didn't want to file any more things, so yeah, it's been taken off. So the claim got taken away. So
well, maybe I'll try it again and just say it's a parody, because it is just a parody. It's like none of it has anything to do with the original intro, except for a bit of the music, I guess. But you know, whatever.
Well, that's what Louis said to me. He goes, if you either speed it up or slow it down, if you voice over it like what Louis does with his stuff, then it gets rid of most of the copyright stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know CJ speeds his stuff up a lot when he does music stuff. He'll speed it up to, I don't know, 3 or 4 times or whatever it is.
Look at me, look at me.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, man.
I think that we could live without Journey's clips. I think he'd still have the same amount of people watching. I think he thinks that's a little too important.
Hasbro tried to hit me with a cease and desist for my Pet Roscoe song. Ah, see? Hasbro, come on, man. Really, you're going to bug Louis, or you're going to bug Bobby Delgado for fuck off. You're Hasbro. Give yourself...
Yeah, get it together.
Give your head a shake, Hasbro. It's same with DC. They really fucked my buddy over. He's a creator. He's an amazing artist, actually. He's like it's unbelievable the kind of art that he does. But he makes costumes as well. And he did the Superman versus Batman costume, and it is perfect. Like, it is fucking amazing. And he put it on his page, and they were like, "Nope, can't have that on there. We're gonna take all your money forever." It's like, get out of here, man. So he's not allowed to make something cool because I don't know, that's bullshit. I get it, I understand it, because I guess it is copyright technically, but it's not like he's a big fucking name or something like that. We got Who Dat in the back. Let's get him in.
All right.
Hello.
How you doing, brother?
I'm here. That's all that matters.
That's it. Plus, sometimes it's just free exactly free advertising from a little creator. I don't think there's anything problem with that. And of course, yes, thanks, Lars. Fucking Metallica.
I'm just trying to keep up with Who Dat, man. I know Who Dat's got members, so I had to. I finally caught up with you, Who Dat. Yeah. I got my members going, man.
His members get a giveaway. I don't know if it's every month, but it's
he's a lot better than I am at it. I'm trying to.
They get some free shipping. Like, there's actually, when I say, let's check out what.
These are the giveaways so far. The end of the month. If I get more super chats on another channel member, I'll add another book. But
I might have to copy some of Who Dat's gimmicks. I'm not too proud to say.
Yeah, so this is like $150 sketch.
And it's 2 characters. Sketch, beautiful.
Yeah, and then has COA, Doc Samson. So that's part. The channel members get automatically entered, and they get bonus entries to the channel members.
Yeah.
Super chat people can, people might not want to be a channel member, so they just want to, every now and then, so they'll get entries that way. But so far, channel members have been, I would say, pretty lucky. Getting stuff, but yeah, I try to do a giveaway, free shipping. Yeah, do free shipping, not on the lowest tier, but like the middle and higher tiers, you get free shipping on anything you buy. I think I have to relook at it. My title, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I think that's what it is.
Bookworm says Google's not going to change their program for the little people. That's true.
Fuck
In
no.
fact, it's actually going to get worse for the little people. It's gearing. They want to wean us
Corporation.
of this this particular platform, so they're trying very difficult. They're trying very hard to do that. Elon's going to fix it. I highly doubt it, but
Fuck that guy.
I don't know. He's all right. He's not that bad.
He's
a little.
Why are you mad at Elon, Spidey? What did Elon do?
I don't know. I just think he's people get money and they get too arrogant for my liking.
Oh, okay.
I
mean,
know if
that's
he's
a good
arrogant
reason.
or just spacey. I think he's just a spacey dude. I think
Yeah.
he's like. I think he's just like. Okay, man.
He seemed pretty humble to me. He smoked a fucking blunt on Joe Rogan's podcast. Like, I don't know.
First time ever.
I mean, but it's his company's in California where it's legal. So
I think he's just a weird, smart guy, honestly. And I don't know if he's a genius. I wouldn't give him that moniker.
Yeah, for someone. I don't think that was a genius. That's not a genius move, smoking weed. Like, you're fucking the main person behind mega business. There's going to be some people that are like, we don't want this fucking pothead running our shit. Like, that's pretty clear.
Yeah, that's fair. I think like I was smoking pot on one of our auctions at one point in time, and somebody messaged Hoodat. They didn't even message me. They were like, "I'm not buying. Look at this guy fucking smoking cigarettes in his fucking auction." Blah blah.
Oh, yeah.
Blah, blah. And Hoodat was like, "First of all, you should message him. Second of all, I don't think that's a cigarette, bro."
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. Maybe not the exact same. Like, I think I said the first part he said first, and then the second one, but it's exactly the wording I did say. And then I said, but I ended with, I think you should message him though.
Yeah. I mean, we're selling funny books too, not selling cards and shit.
I never heard from the guy, and he looked at the comment, and I guess he didn't expect that, and he didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'd say that comic book worm. He's a very smart guy. Again, when I don't think I'd give him the genius moniker. He's no fucking Einstein or nothing, but
He's a smart businessman. And his SpaceX, I intone to that of Aliens. You remember Aliens? What's the company that owns everything in space, basically? Wayne, whatever, the company in Aliens. That's basically what he's going to be with SpaceX. He might not be alive when it happens, but guess what? It's going to be SpaceX everywhere.
I think he wants to advance humanity as opposed to like fucking keep us trapped like Bill Gates. I think Bill Gates really wants to trap humanity and he wants to own the whole world, but
he wants to own his own world.
Elon, yeah, he wants to create a new world. He's like, let's make everything.
He has ideas to like terraform Mars. So
yeah, he's an idea man with a ton of money. Agreed. And you know what? It's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's one of or the richest man in the world, and you don't get to that kind of point without working for it and coming up with ideas and all that.
Like I think he's probably out of touch with regular people like me. We could probably have a conversation and he probably would have a conversation with me, but I don't think I would make an impression on him. Pretty sure he's out of touch with, he's not going for McDonald's for lunch and shit. But that being said, I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think he's like inherently an evil person. He could be. I don't know. Rich people are weird. But
yeah, you never know.
He could be.
I would say he's probably a weird person more than the evil person.
Mars, I'm good staying on Earth, bro. I'm cool. I don't need that in my life.
No, I'm good too.
I've seen Total Recall. I'll be right.
Yeah.
How about us as a society or a human being try to visit more countries than trying to go to another planet? Like they got people who say, "I'll go to Mars" and haven't left their state.
I'd rather go see all of Canada before I haven't even seen my own country first. I was
going to say I want to leave Australia and actually visit another country before I do anything else. Go into planetary.
Probably a good idea.
Come and see all you fuckers over there.
Yeah, man. No, he's again. I don't know. That kind of stuff, it doesn't really affect me too much. I hope he does good for humanity. I don't know if it's bad that he bought Twitter or good. I don't really use Twitter too much. I have an X account, but it's not. I don't know how to fucking use it. I just treat
I
him.
heard, like once he bought it,
I tweeted
I
to
could
the
be wrong.
to the
I could be
boy.
wrong,
I
but
don't know,
more,
man.
I've heard less about Twitter. I've heard less about Twitter since he bought it. So.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I tweet once in a while, or I X once in a while, and it's like out into the void. I think I have 2 followers. I don't know how to get followers. I don't even know how to use the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, I looked at it like when it first came out and went, nah, fuck it.
It's cool, it's good for business or good, I guess. Like I just don't know how to use it. I don't know how to make it work for me. It's probably good for something. I don't know how to use it properly.
Yeah.
Tate has always wanted to go to space. Never felt tethered to life on Earth. Well, hey man, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to go, you want to go. I'd rather see more of this world than, worrying
Tate,
about
I'm afraid of things like space because of monsters and aliens, because Hollywood is always right. And I'm also afraid of under the water because of Jaws. So I'm just good on
And that's another place we haven't even 10% mapped out is the ocean.
Oh yeah, the ocean hasn't been explored at all. We got Naaman in the back. Let's bring on Naaman.
All right.
Add to the stage, Mr. Naaman the Drawman, the comic book community artist of the year.
I'm feeling lazy today.
How you doing, Naaman? What's going on, buddy?
I think he's the greatest artist in the world. I don't think you got that wrong. Yeah, it's 2-1.
True. That is true. We did start out this awesome.
Hey, we're going to show up 2 of those compared to one of mine.
Best community hangout. And we got Keep On Specking, baby. Keep on specking. Pretty dope. Pretty cool.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir. Bobby Delegato says, where's he going to get his comics at if he's in space? So I'd have to agree with you, Bobby.
You get space comics then. Yeah, you're going to get a whole...
Shipping is what that's going to be.
Look, I mean,
Well, maybe he'll find a new dealer, That'd be even better. He'll have space comics.
Look, Apollo program made IBM, made all these whole bunch of big corporations, right? Going to Mars is going to be national level project, not some businessman. There's no profit in it. He's not going to go to him saying that he's going to go to Mars is just big talk. He's just publicly broadcasting that I'm that smart and I'll be that ambitious, but he's not going to do it unless taxpayer pay for it. Okay?
Oh yeah, he's not going to pay for it. He's waiting to get paid to make all his. That's what he does.
Where's the profit? Where's the profit in that? Come on, guys.
Well, was there a lot of profit in him buying Twitter? I don't think there was. There might be now that he's monetized the shit out of it.
Well, he's doing the basic thing, right? He buys the Twitter and just fire a bunch of people.
Yeah.
That's just a corporate buying stuff. That's what corporate does. Oh yeah, well, you guys are overloaded with people. The program is working. I don't care if it has a buzz or not. Cut the people. That's not genius move. That's just.
Oh, I never said he was a genius, Tom, and I said he's a very smart guy. I wouldn't give him the genius moniker. Again, he's no Einstein. He's not doing mathematics to create hydrogen bombs or anything.
Einstein would suck at business.
I'm sure he would actually. You're not wrong. But he's a very smart businessman. He's very savvy. He has connections. He's obviously, I think he comes from wealth. He seems like a guy that
comes from a wealthy guy. There was a full corporation that started the battery business. There are 3 other companies. They were pretty doggone smart making those battery cars. Well, all he did was just brute forced it. He just brute forced it with his money. So that's how I win.
Yeah, well, that's how the world works. Sadly. Hopefully, one of these days, somebody with money will actually change it for the better, right? That's what you hope.
I'm not pessimistic. I'm just saying what it is. I'm gonna be real, guys. he has to make money for whatever project that he does, right? So he's a businessman, not a scientist.
But
Not
again, I don't hate Elon. I don't really hate too many people, to be honest. Again, those people don't really make a difference in my life. I think it's cool. I like science. I like moving forward on the planet. When I saw what did I see on the news years and years ago, an ear growing on the back of a rat so they could take the ear and replace a human ear. Like that kind of shit fucking is cool to me, man. I like, if you can replace somebody's arm, if you can replace limbs for people that can't walk. That's where I'm.
That's why they're trying to figure out the reptile gene to give us that gene. So if we lose
a lot
limbs,
of people just to say he just fired just woke people. That's nonsense. That's such a fucking nonsense. How he's going? Oh, you woke? You're not. You woke? You're not. You woke? You're not. What kind of Jesus? Oh my gosh! I'm sorry.
Well, the world's gone crazy. I forgot you guys just had a crazy election about all that nonsense. So.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta share something with you. Like I shared it with Chris. Chris damn near lost. Like he couldn't believe what's been happening.
You say Boston, Chris?
Yeah.
Fuck Boston, Chris. He wins all the giveaways. Yeah, Boston, you heard me.
He does win a lot.
He won Who Dat's big giveaway.
He's won Who Dat's giveaway like 3 out of the last 4 fucking times or
and
some
then
shit.
He won Callie's giveaway
He's
recently.
won one giveaway from me.
Boston, Chris, and I are enemies now. We're enemies. Enemies, Boston.
I did another giveaway. You guys didn't even show up.
That's because Boston Chris probably was going to win it.
No,
anyway.
he didn't. He didn't even win. You got people like people. One I forgot who won. Drew Man True, one of them. He won one of them.
If Boston Chris goes into a competition, I'm not going in any more competitions. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
he's too lucky.
There are lazy people in woke people. There are lazy people in not woke people. I mean, they're both. There are lazy people.
I haven't won shit all year now. Think about it.
Yeah, I don't really win a lot, but that's okay. I don't mind.
I had a bit of a streak going on Only Slabs. I won 3 weeks in a row, but that was about as far as I went.
That's a
good.
fuck of a streak. That's a good streak, buddy.
But that was like 12 months ago.
That was my first win ever. Was on Only Slabs, and I haven't won since.
My biggest win was I won Doc's first giveaway, and it was a Swamp Thing 9.
Ooh.
It was a 9.6, and he A-OK'd a Superman 23. So I can't say I've never won anything big. So that was a pretty good one.
We got Loke in the chat. How you doing, Loke? What's going on, brother? One of our awesome community artists.
Yeah, I was going to say with the memberships, I won the Legion load once, and 90% of it was DC books. And I'm like, fuck's sake, the one I win, but I'm using them. I'm giving them back now because I'm still doing my fucking Road to 700 bloody giveaway. So I'm giving away all of them.
Are you? How many subs you got right now?
Oh, I still need like I think 18 subs or something like that.
18 subs. If there's anybody in here that's not subbed up to Mad Spidey, go sub that bastard up. I know he's a bastard, but he's a good bastard. We like him.
Yeah, fucking Who Dat's won shit like Fantastic Four 1 and shit too, by the way.
Well,
I'm sub to Spidey, I think like in 4 different accounts, so don't ask me.
I don't win a lot of big
more accounts, Norman. More accounts.
Wait, what happened? What did I do?
I think you've won big books too, haven't you?
I don't win big books,
Well,
but I have gotten given big books. So
I've won big books, but it's basically gambled. So it's not really I've won big books for free. You
paid for it, yeah.
I had bad gambling addiction. With Jim Mint was not on YouTube. He was a raffler. He was a and I've won some stuff.
Ooh, Fishcat won a Raphael number 1 from Comic Tom this year.
Blinker, by the way, Luke and I Luke's gonna teach me how to draw.
You already know how to draw.
No, but he's gonna show me the basics, right?
Okay, all right.
So I know you're interested in drawing. So if you're interested
is that what you guys? Are you doing that on your channel? Naman, are you doing that on your channel or was that Luke's channel?
We're gonna. I convinced him that we should spread on to both our channels. So
yeah. A little spread.
Oh wow!
No, that's actually good. So to follow, you gotta subscribe to both. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
there.
I
'cause
watched some
you
of
know,
your stream. I watched some of your stream the other night. I thought it was very cool. He was showing the point of view, like he was drawing a gun in front of somebody's face.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
So-
like the fact that he's showing because I'm just learning how to do digital art myself. So I think that's a cool little series. I would like to see that more. So thank you, you fine motherfuckers, you.
Oh, thanks, Tate.
Okay.
Thanks, brother.
What do you got there, who dat? Oh,
Oh.
hey, put that away. That's mine.
Banger.
Where is it? I missed it.
First better A.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering why you wanted that so bad. I kind of like the book.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
Put that away too. Stop showing my books.
What'd you do? Buy those? Yeah, you bought those.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I gotta go eat. I gotta go
Okay,
eat.
Naaman.
See you, Naaman.
Good to see you
Have a great
guys.
rest of your night,
Hey,
buddy.
mate.
Enjoy your food.
Yeah.
Best artist in the universe, guys. There he went.
The greatest artist of all time. The greatest artist alive, dead, and ever.
I was going to say I missed Naaman jumping on live streams and interrupting everybody. I missed that.
He's got less of a filter now. He just talks.
I love Naaman. He's a good. He's one of the best.
Yeah, man, he's all right. He's a good dude. I miss him and CJ fucking bantering against each other. I always thought that was fun.
I had them on my channel for about 20 minutes, giving each other hell, but it was
It's always
pretty
fun
good.
when they give each other hell for some reason.
I need 17 more. Thanks, Tate.
17 more.
Keep it going.
Let's go.
I'm 30 away from my 1300 sub, by the way.
You know, okay, everybody. You know, I know everybody here is probably subbed up to everybody on the panel, but
Yeah, don't worry about you. Ain't got from me
if
here.
you're
I know
not,
about
now's
it
the time. Go sub up Mr. Biggie Shack. Go sub up Bad Spidey. They're close to some goals, some YouTube goals.
I'm sick of holding onto these books. I want to give them away. Fuck it.
I got really depressed today when I was watching Mon's video. He's like, I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I mean, he's at 1,700 subs. I'm like, okay, my 650 subs in 2 years.
Yeah, Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I need 13. Wait, no, 20. No, yeah, 13 more to get 1,500. No,
holy
I can't do math. I can't do math. I'm sorry. I need I need like 53 more. Yeah, no,
That's
63
good.
more. 63 more for 1,500. But if I get 13 more, I'll be 1,450. Yay!
I'm doing mission
That is-
art auction tomorrow on Bronze Age Nerd Channel.
You know what? I think that, I mean, I'm proud of Mon and shit, but I just think that the people that are watching him are just like a little picky with their subscriptions because, you know, maybe it's just that little group don't like subbing everybody up. He's got fucking 1,800. He came on Collector Club. He had like 700 or 800 at one point. So he gained, what, 1,000 in the last 8 months?
Yeah, no, he's growing pretty steadily.
Yeah, it's like my mate Dave, like still only 35 cents. Like he's only just hit his 1 year mark, and he's already at like 12 or 1,300 subs.
Is
and
it
I've
just
crazy?
Well, I thought about this. I'm wondering. Okay, so I have a lot of hangouts. Is maybe I'm just not putting up content that people actually want to watch? Like the
No, it's nothing. I don't think it's none of that. I think these groups just don't sub up unless you like blow them real good. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm serious. Like,
well, either way, I'm growing steadily enough, and I'm enjoying my time on YouTube. So
It's all about enjoyment and steady growth, and
right,
you know, and you got to continue to do it because there's so many people that get that growth and then they get burnt out and people disappear. You never see them again.
Thankfully, I'm not even close to being at that level. Like YouTube doesn't burn me out.
There you go. Got another one. Thanks, Chad.
Boom, boom. Spidey getting closer to that goal.
Yeah, I've been doing this freaking giveaway for freaking 2 months. It's taken me 2 months to get like I did it too early. I did it at like 620, so I needed like 80 subs. Bit of a lofty goal, but yeah, getting closer. I just want to give away the book so I can move on to the next target.
Tate says if he wins, please give him to Mark Simon.
Yeah, I got him from Mark. He's just been a smart ass. I did add some books. I did want to I wanted to try and get to it quickly and then go for like another goal and actually like put in a Halo slab as well, because I know a lot of the internationals want to have multiple company slabs.
So let's talk about Rad Art here for a second. He's doing a Mission 22 art auction tomorrow on Bronze Age Nerds channel.
And Aaron's an awesome artist too.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, that's Heroes for Heroes. That is, I believe it's for your
veterans and stuff
veterans.
like that.
Yeah, I think it's for veterans. So if you guys he's going to be doing art. I think it's going to be just an art auction. I'm not sure if there's going to be comic books, but if you guys,
he does have books, but not. I think he's going to do it in a couple of sections,
right?
Because I know he's got like, he showed some pictures of like 10 copies of Avengers 10 and like stuff like that, like the annual 10. Sorry.
Yeah, he's been picking up some good books lately. So he's going to be doing that, and that's, I think, pretty cool. If you want to support the charity, I know everybody's constantly asking for money and charity stuff, but this is a good charity, and Bronze is a good guy, so check him out and go help his charity out. I know we all just got over Comics Curing Cancer, but it's got to be, there's more space for more charities around here, I think.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And Norin, if you here, I actually have a piece of art from Norin right here. I keep it up handy because I really like it. So there's some Norin art right there. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, he is a it's all right, Chad. It's all good.
Yeah, man. So Norin, that's very cool.
Yeah, no, I've known Nora for quite a few. Like he was one of my first subscribers, and I've been watching his art just evolve over the years. And
he's so fucking fast too. Holy shit!
Yeah, he's a fantastic artist.
I cannot remember whose channel I was on. It might have been CJ's, and he was drawing, I think, a Silver Surfer and a Galactus or something. It took him fucking like less than 40 minutes. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I better go back to the drawing board.
No, he's phenomenal. Like I've seen him do quite a few different characters. Like I remember him doing like a Spawn, I think, on an Insomniac once. And it was phenomenal.
Fish Cat says, "Dang, Spidey, you should have said to me, sub up, a-hole."
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like you can't tell whether people are or not, because most people are. You can't tell when they sub up because it's a private. It doesn't show up saying, "Oh, this channel is."
I've subbed up to people recently that I've thought I was subbed up to for a couple years already, and I've had to. I don't know if I'm resubbing them or I never was subbed up to their channels. I don't know, but like I found a couple channels. I'm like, holy shit, how am I not subbed up to that person, or how am I not sub? You know, I like
you do lose it. Something about if you don't like interact or don't watch any of their stuff or something for like 12 months or 2 years or something, sometimes they can go away.
Nice. Is that a Houdat art?
No, that's from Guy Gilchrist. I'm just gonna show some art while you're talking about art.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I won this one off of YouTube. This was actually just something he started drawing extra, and I was like, I want the Black Panther, but I won this right here. That's what I actually won.
Who did that?
I can't read it, but I won it from Hood Rat Comics. He did like
this
had an
picture
artist.
does look familiar.
He had an artist on there. He was drawing live. He drew this live.
That's a good one.
And by the end of the show, he finished it, and not many people were there and entered, and I happened to win. So.
Yeah, he's done that with grayscale markers. Like that looks fantastic. It looks like Copics or something like that, possibly.
Yeah, I don't remember what but he started doing this one and he didn't, he just.
And I don't know how Rad feels about the Comic Book Community Awards, but I do think that we should rally around Rad next year and get that guy some votes because he's one of our. He's one of ours, man, and he does awesome art, and he's always sending art around in the community. That piece that he sent me, he sent that just because he wanted to, and I think that's fucking awesome. So, Rad, you rock, buddy.
Thanks, JSS. Greatly appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, if I can get to 1,500, I'll give away something. But I keep losing subscribers. I think I've lost like 5 subscribers in the last week.
Oh yeah, that drives me that drives me insane when you look at it and it's like you gain 5, lose 5, then you gain 1, then you lose 1.
I was really close to 1,500 at one point, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I mean,
if I was at 1,500, I would not say I was at 1,500 till I was like at 1,515 because there's like that YouTube goes through and scrubs people, or people they get scrubbed off because they haven't engaged with you in a while. I guess that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's my favorite, bro. I love Rick and Morty. It's just awesome.
That was when he was on Bourbon Street. So I got a lot of this stuff done in New Orleans when they came to New Orleans.
Oh, nice. Groot as Black Panther. That's cool.
Yeah. There you go.
So who that you in Boston had a show last night? I saw.
Yeah, it was actually a really good show. We had good discussions about some stuff. It was fun.
You guys, I know you guys try to do that once every other week. Is that still the plan going forward?
Yeah. Yes, sir. As long as extracurricular stuff with the kids doesn't get in the way, but yeah, that's definitely the plan. We'll probably be back. I don't know if I gotta see, because we should be back. We should have one more show before Thanksgiving.
And that is graphic content. That is on Who Dat channel. Who Dat comics.
Yeah. Little stuff. Probably show more comics as well.
Is that's Spider-Man Noir? That's cool.
Yeah, Spider-Man with Noir and Miles Morales. So.
Nice.
Fabian. I can't think Fabian. What's his name? Fabian.
That's a cool first appearance. I wouldn't mind getting either. Actually, Spider-Man Noir.
That's an affordable first appearance. I don't know how much when the live action movie comes out. But.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. I forgot it was coming out.
I don't even know if I have his first appearance. I might do. I'm not sure actually.
Oh,
nice. Nick Cage.
If he's not in a bunch of coins flipping money, is it really Scrooge McDuck?
Yeah. It's my goal.
Perfect.
It's my goal. Not with real coins, because I think my lower body would be crushed.
Is it Nicolas Cage is playing Spider-Man Noir?
He did the voice. He did the
Jesus.
voice. So he's. Nick Cage is back. That's all over us. Nick Cage.
All right, Nick Cage. I like that one. That's a great shredder.
That's cool.
They just started filming. Apparently, Rad Art says.
Yeah, they got pictures. You can look it up. They have pictures of it.
Rad's got his ear to the ground, man. He knows what's up. Oh, Princess Peach.
Yeah.
I could eat a peach for hours.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that was Nicolas Cage, not me. Nice.
I got to get all of the turtle and villains, and I got to get some female characters. I don't have Storm yet, which is crazy. I don't have a lot of stuff. So.
I always thought you could jump into money vaults thanks to Scrooge McDuck, but as an adult, you realize that shit'll break your neck.
And Family Guy clearly reminds you can't do it. When Peter goes,
it's not a thing.
Oh! He's like, oh!
Do not jump into money piles. It's not a thing.
God, that's funny. I was about to show Gore. She was keeping me on. I grabbed this stuff, man.
I tell you what, man. We read the first appearance of what's the bad Scrooge guy's name? The one that's like very Celtic and.
Oh yes, yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but yeah.
Yeah, it was the first appearance. It was not the origin of the first time. It was like it had something to do with the thread. I don't know. Anyways, Alan made us read this fucking Donald Duck. It was so bad.
I feel like it's
not
Scrooge
Donald Duck.
McDuck or something like that.
It's what the hell is that guy's name? I'm surprised who that I don't know because.
Yeah, he usually has a lot of those books actually. I know you guys didn't love Junior as much as I thought you would. I like the cover of that book. I thought it was pretty cool. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Scrooge McDuck. He's the first.
No.
You know, Ebenezer is the real one, right? Or well, real life.
What is that?
That's the
Scrooge's first appearance?
Yep, first appearance of Scrooge McDuck.
That's cool.
Damn, and a fucking 6'5". That's crazy.
You know me. You know.
Who dat showing them big books? If you're not
That's the
paying
type
attention to Who Dat's unboxing videos, you're missing out. You're missing out.
Is that the big one you were waiting on?
Just grabbing randomly. Oh, look what I randomly.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Shit.
Fish Cat says, "Is it Flynn Hart?"
I just grabbed that randomly. I
Yeah, I think that's it, Fish Cat. I think you're right. Something like that.
Let's grab another one.
Man, that's that great collar on that FF, man. Good collar on that one.
That's 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
7-0, no big deal.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah.
Just a crappy 7-0.
White
That's
face.
okay.
I'm just happy to be in the club. I don't have quite that kind of grade. So does Matt Spidey got one too. Good for him.
Yeah, I got the. I just need a 50 to complete the triple.
Yeah, I need a 49 to complete the. What else can I grab? I'm gonna grab 2 more. Then I'm putting this stuff away.
That's a handful you got there.
This is actually pretty good. It's 9-4.
Oh, that's
First Tiger Sword.
Yeah, I was talking about going for a subby run earlier. I'm not too far off.
Dude, I had a subby run and I sold it like really cheap. I think I kept the Tiger Sword.
Glum Gold, that's it. Yeah, Glum Gold. That's exactly it, Fish Cat.
Flynn Hart.
Oh yeah, Glum Gold was his, like Scrooge's like arch enemy or something.
Right.
Oh, this is the best. This had the best unboxing ever.
Yeah, Biggie will take that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm working on one of them. Not that great, but yeah.
When are you cracking that, Who Dat?
Definitely not.
Yeah, when the fuck would he crack that?
Because it's
I would.
It's got his favorite grading company on it.
The grading company that.
Oh, it'll be all right. Yeah.
I'd crack all that shit because I'm crazy.
Don't worry. I'll ask.
Hey, bro, you know what's fun?
Year, don't worry. It's a
Since they lost his book, you know, the least they could have done was made it like a 6-0 or something. That's what they should have done.
Since they lost your book, they at least could have put a CGC case on it for you.
All right, one more.
Yeah, let's make it a 6-0.
There we go. That's one more.
One of my favorite books.
That's just a dirty move, is what that is. Who Dat?
How did you even look?
The dirty move, dirty pull.
That's a dirty move.
Damn near perfect one.
Then he takes me off the screen. He's like, no more big screen for you.
I'm happy with my 4-0. That's fine.
Oh god,
makes me jealous. God dang it all.
I'm showing all those other books, and that makes me jealous.
I can't. That's the one I'm after right now. So yeah, it makes me.
What's so funny is I had 2 copies. I actually have had 3 copies of this. I had a CBCS 9.2. I had a different CGC 9.2. Then I got this 9.2.
9.2 is really expensive. 8.0 is like 1,500 Canadian. 9.2 is probably fucking 25, 3,000 maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm happy with the 9.2.
Yeah. I think I paid. Well, obviously my situation is totally different with currency conversion and over here, but I think I paid about $1,000 for my 4.0.
Right.
That was about probably a year and a half ago. So that'd probably be what, $1,000 US would probably be about that's 700. Sorry, $1,000 Australian is probably about 700 US.
That's not bad. 700 US. That's not too bad.
I'm trying to think.
I think I'll do a normal cracking on that. I won't do a crazy cracking on that one.
No chainsaws and
no, I haven't done it. I haven't done a chainsaw yet. I'm waiting for my my Christmas holidays before I do some more slab cracking with Spidey episodes.
All right. Well, you got your statues and your slab cracking going on. That's always cool. If you're not familiar, Spidey's always doing his Saturday nights. He does his live show Saturday nights, and it goes for a long time. When do you guys start? 8 o'clock my time and go till I think
whenever people start dropping off, or I start getting too tired.
yeah. It's like a 6-hour show almost, like 6.
I think I average about 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it goes 8 or 9. Sometimes it only goes 2 or 3. So
fair enough.
As long as people are willing to jump on, I'll keep it going for as long as I can. Obviously within reason. I'm not CJ. I'm not totally nuts.
Yeah, I cut I could stay longer when I do church, but I cut it off at 3:30. I'm like, all right, we're done. It's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think like in realistic terms, like that's the only thing that's keeping my hours up as well. So I don't mind running it a little bit longer to keep the watch hours up a bit. And
Yeah, that's I do a show once a week, and I do 4.5 hours usually, and my watch hours are amazing. I have more watch hours than people that have 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
So if I had 1,000 subs, I'd be easily I could easily monetize and do all the commercials and all that bullshit.
I still haven't hit the 4,000 hours. I'm always about 200 to 300 hours off the 4,000 hours.
I think I'm at, I don't know. I'm quite above 4,000 hours, which is pretty cool. Guess that's why we're voted best hangout for the community. Who dat? As I said before, you were a part of that. Biggie Shaq's a part of that. K-pop, Boston Chris. I think we all won that award because the show's not the same without you guys.
Yeah, we'll just send a note to Brian that they all need trophies too.
I know. Brian.
Especially since you spent $40-something to get yours. So.
$47, in fact, to get both of them.
Oh, thank you, Collector. I've had that for a long time. I haven't shown like sometimes like I'll show these guys every now and then if they ask, but I got a lot of books I just don't really show often. Like if I don't do an unboxing on it, I'll just take pictures and load it to my my short box as a like a folder. But yeah, I've had that Tomb 10 for a while.
Yeah, it's a beautiful Tomb 10, man. I really quite jealous of it. That's very lovely.
Yeah. Besides my Spidey run, like getting Tomb 10 and Marvel Spotlight 5 have been my two other grails. I still haven't got the Spotlight 5 yet.
I was given a Spotlight 5 by Collecto 6, and it came back an 8.0 when I sent it to CGC.
Holy shit. I'd be happy with a complete 1.0 at this point.
I was blown away. It was by far the best gift I've ever received in my entire life, and that goes all the way back to being a child. So, Collecto, thanks, buddy. That was really, really awesome of you.
Yeah, no, Ghost Rider's always been one of my favorite characters, and just to get that Spotlight 10 would be Spotlight 10. Spotlight 5 would be, would definitely be one. I'll get it one day. That was in the goals for this year. I did set myself some goals. I've completed a few of them, but still not the Spotlight 5.
Well, I've been doing really well on my credit cards and stuff like that. So I'm right down to where I need to be, where I can actually probably make a big purchase and not be like, oh my God, I'm so screwed. So I think I can actually
go that Tomb 10.
Look for something spicy, maybe a Tomb 10. I don't like buying off of eBay though. It really drives me crazy. And I also don't like buying off of Facebook Marketplace because I don't know the person. There's no, I don't know. I like to see the book, or at least I like to know the person I'm buying from. Like if Who Dat said I got a Tomb 10, I would entertain looking at that Tomb 10 before I would entertain just going to buy one off of some random dude.
Yeah, so I don't do the Facebook Marketplace, but I do like the Facebook. I have a lot of Australian collector groups, like private groups.
Yeah,
so,
Facebook. I'm on a bunch of
buy a
Facebook
shit ton off
groups.
them.
Hard to find an 8.0, but I will.
I reckon. Like I know you want a higher grade, but I think if it's going to be that much of a jump, I think maybe go for a 6 or a 7. Maybe might be a bit more of a affordable.
He has a grade in mind for his monsters, and the 8.0 has to be at least an
8.0 or better.
Yeah,
if not, he's gonna. I know how he's gonna feel. He's gonna be like, I spent this money, now I have to look for an upgrade.
That's so true.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Like people have me being a low grade collector, I'm just happy if the book's complete and I can achieve it. I can
appreciate that, brother. I actually do appreciate that. When I look at like Biggie collection or your collection or a few other people's that I know, I'm like, well, you've got the books. I don't have the books. I don't.
Yeah, I like my FF48 is a 7.0 and my 50 is a 7.0. That's why I haven't gotten the 49 because I want to have it.
Because you want to get that in a
7.0,
7.0.
yeah.
And like it just fell into place. So it's like I never can find the right 7.0 and a 49 at the right price.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't feel right getting because I could have bought a 6.0 like a while back.
Well, that's the
But
thing.
it's
I could
not
go buy
yeah.
a 6.0. I could go buy a 5. I could go buy a 5.0 right now and not feel bad about it at all. But I just wouldn't.
You
it
feel
wouldn't
weird.
Sit, it wouldn't sit right with me. It wouldn't sit right to not have any. I know it sounds weird, Spidey. I get it. It sounds stupid, probably. That why wouldn't you just take the book instead of having to worry? I don't know. I have no idea. No fucking clue.
I know a lot of guys. Like I know, like I've mentioned him a couple of times. I know still only 35 cents. He does certain runs or certain books in higher grade. He wants them in higher grade. Like when we're looking, you know, on that at that comic fair or whatever like that. I'm like, oh, look at this and look at this, and he's like, yeah, he goes, I'd love that book, but I want it in a higher grade. Oh, I want that book, but I want it in a higher grade. And some people are just like that, and that's hey, collect how you want, collect what you want, how you love. That's I got nothing against it. Just me personally, I just want the book. As long as it's complete, I just want the book.
I have grades that I prefer. So like, and it differs. So in Silver Age, I think 5.5 to a 6 is what I'm usually after. In Bronze Age, I'm like 8 to 8.5s or what I'm after. In modern books, 9.6s and 9.8s are the only thing I'll take.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. You want to, and if that's the thing, if you're willing to pay those kind of dollars for those kind of books and those kind of grades, then all the power to you. That's it. It's just everybody collects differently, obviously. You know, I wouldn't have probably a quarter of the collection of what I have now if I was focused on buying higher grades.
Absolutely, and that's why I don't have the huge. Like I've got a lot of big books, but I don't have as many as I'd like to, of course. We're working on it. We got time.
One step at a time. One step at a time.
One step at a time. And Collector knows what I'm talking about. He's the same way. He goes for a grade that he likes as well as that way he doesn't have to upgrade as well. Like for certain grades.
He's messaged me many times about books I might not be selling, and he inquires about them. But if they're not the grade he's looking for in that specific era of book, he's like, you know, and sometimes I'm like, thank you.
Collecto's collection is really eclectic. I find he's a really unique person as far as his collecting goes. He's got his good girl stuff. He's got his Silver Age stuff, but then he goes really Golden Age. He really likes a lot, and he even has a ton of moderns. So Collecto's he's got an interesting eclectic taste and collection. I like his collection.
I'll tell you, my favorite part of Steppo's is probably, I mean, if you're going by bragging notes, it's probably his Mile High stuff he has, bro.
Oh yeah, his Mile High stuff is. I liked his Tales of Suspense run, was really cool.
When you get that Mile High pedigree, those are the highest grades you can get.
90 MFC. Biggie is YouTube. Amen, brother.
What up, 90?
I've purchased a few recently of pedigree books. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have them. Pretty cool.
I've never had a
I love
pedigree
the
book.
history.
I think I like the one that Steppo just got recently, and I can't remember the name of it. It's I think it's a Japanese name of sorts.
Okinawa, I think.
Yeah, dude, that is something special. Like that history of that is really special. So I think that's pretty cool.
I like the idea of pedigree, like it's, you know, it's got some sort of historical sort of, you know, value, like from a big collection or from a famous person collection. Me personally, I'd never go for one because obviously you're paying a premium for a pedigree too.
You are, yeah.
I just think it is a cool thing, you know, and that'd be one thing that I would look at if I was a slab guy, to have some sort of history behind the book of, you know, changing hands, being one original person or.
Where's it at?
There's one of them. This is a Western pin. This is from the Western pin collection.
I think I got a Mount Vernier pedigree.
What's important about that pedigree? Who that? Tell
Actually, they didn't leave a note with it, and I just got it, so I haven't done any research on it yet.
You haven't researched it yet. Okay.
But you know, a lot of the other ones they sometimes give you like little history.
Yeah, because
brief
I've
history of them.
I've like because what I like, you know, you look at a collection like Doc's
I
collection.
know it's from Pennsylvania. I'll tell you that. I know it's
You look at a collection like Doc's collection or Steppo's or Allen's, like they're not going to get a pedigree. Like, what are they going to do? The Allen pedigree, the Comic Collector Geek pedigree?
Well, actually, it would be since it wouldn't because he
Collection.
originally buy it'd be a collection. It'd be like
All right.
the Allen collection.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how it would come off with all the books he's
And that'd be a pretty
accumulated.
good one to fucking get. Yeah.
The pedigrees I think come from people who purchased these originally.
Originally, yeah,
Yeah.
historical shit.
So I have a couple of pedigrees, and then I have a couple of collections. So it's
But
it's-
why
it's
do they?
cool.
But why do they pedigree? Why did they? I'm curious why they pedigree. I know the Okajima story now, and I think it's very interesting.
Well, the Mile High is the guy. I think he bought all the books. I think he really kept them in like immaculate.
He kept them in
condition.
he kept them in like a whatchamacallit, one of them drawer things that.
But he died like literally, and
Okay.
nobody, and then there was, I think he died in Mile High City.
They have
whatever, and
they have a
yeah.
there's a bird collection. I don't know what the name of it is, but like a lot of the comics burned, and I know there's that collection that's out there. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, but the different. I know the pedigrees will have the gold, bronze, or gold, black, bronze label. The collections usually will just stay blue, and they'll have from whatever collection it's from. Recently, CGC has done it only for 2 collections. They've done design custom labels, and they've done custom labels for the collection, like the Fantastic collection.
I bet.
And
big Superman collection.
Well, yeah, it's the I think it's Fantastic collection. Then they have the Secret Sound collection. So the
Right.
Fantastic collection is the guy who's like selling Superman. His dad like was a collector. Nobody knew. He just buys stuff and put it in storage. Buys stuff, put it in storage.
Yeah.
So his dad died, and then they found all of these comic books like in mint, near mint.
Yeah,
and all
and
that
I'm
stuff.
curious. Did they make that a collection? Does that have the special?
It has. Yeah, it has. I have one of them. I could show it. But yeah, it has a special label. Not the label like the pedigree ones, but wait, I gotta give me a minute.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have it with. I don't have
All right.
it.
Yeah, I find the pedigree stuff very interesting. I don't know if I would ever get into buying them because that seems
Nah, I could
even
do it.
crazier than just trying to
It
buy.
just makes it worth a little bit more. Depends on which pedigree you get. Like, there's some pedigrees that ain't that much of a price difference sometimes.
My collector says Collecto 6, Mile High, Rockford, Western Penn, Winnipeg, Northland, White Mountain, East Lansing, Crowley, or Crowley, however you like to pronounce it, and others have come into my collection over the years. So there's a few different pedigrees, and
There's a ton.
I'm gonna have to go read about it, to be honest. Now that I'm interested, I'm gonna have to go into a YouTube deep dive, and I'm gonna get stuck.
I got a really funny one, Bleeker, because usually they have to be like considered a decent grade. I got like a freaking a 3.0 First Vision. It's a pedigree.
What
Low
pedigree is
for
it?
a pedigree.
A collection that burned down.
No, I don't know. It was Mount Vernier or some shit like that. I'd have to look at it.
Yeah, Biggie has they have some collection from CBCS, and I remember when Biggie got that book, he didn't even know it was from a collection.
I didn't, dude. No.
It's something written on it. He read it. He's like, oh snap. So this
It's a
is
fucking pedigree.
This is from the Fantastic collection. It's about the guy dad had a Superman 1, like a lot of big. He had like probably like a dozen giant size X-Men 1s. So
wow.
That's how that one comes in.
Is that 23 or 24? Is that 24?
This is 24.
Is that the first full, or is it 23 is the first?
24 is, it says the first full appearance, even
First
though she's
full,
like in like half the book in 23.
Yeah.
But she's
I'm
on the
watching
cover.
I'm watching Batman Lego movie. Have y'all watched that?
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
Does it have Gentleman Ghost in it? Because they had a Lego look just like Gentleman Ghost.
The Batman Lego movie is really funny, Biggie. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's like it's a label they made because they're filming a documentary about
So
the
that's
collection.
that's the selling Superman collection. Is
Yeah.
that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Because he went
yeah.
right to DGC for all of that. Like he really got a lot of help with a lot of the top echelon guys when he was trying to get rid of that collection. Oh, it's my neighborhood.
Only 24 was the book of the year that year. Oh, it was the book of the year that year. Oh, that's pretty cool. 1973.
Yeah.
But yeah, I slowly. This is one I slowly upgraded, and I saw the price difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8, and I said, okay, I settle at the 9.6 because I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars for the 9.8.
Some of
This
the
is
prices
between under
6
$1,000.
and 9 crazy. I'll take the 9.6 in some books.
I want to
too.
say, yeah, I want to say this was. I think this is like around $200 to $300 for 9.6, which is crazy.
Honestly, a 9.6 First Miles Morales versus a 9.8 is insanely different. So
A big
9.6
jump, yeah.
Yeah, 9.6s aren't that bad.
They sent a little card. Fantastic Family. That's pretty cool.
That is cool, man.
Yeah, they talk about but I actually want to see the documentary because I like history. I really like history. I like learning
They got
about
a new documentary on Netflix, the Superman Christopher Reeves story. I'm curious about that. I was gonna watch it yesterday, but I don't want to be. I didn't want it to make me sad. Like I love Christopher Reeves. I love Christopher Reeves Superman. I don't want to be sad.
Yeah.
JSS says great books. Who dat?
Appreciate it, JSS. That was probably like 10% of the collection.
Those pedigrees are on a whole nother level. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know enough about them, but I'm actually going to start looking into them because I think it's really interesting.
And then sometimes you can find books out of that pedigree, out of the different pedigrees, very affordable. Like that Western Pen one, it was under $100, and it's a key book, which is crazy.
Yeah. I want a key book. That's
But it was like it's crazy. It was a key, and it's under $100.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I was like, I think I picked up a lot of the ones I do have. I haven't broke the bank on them. You know what I mean? So
No, I think you've got a beautiful collection of that. The books that are in your keeper pile are really, really lovely.
Yeah, I don't pull them out that often to show off the books, but
No, neither do I. I never really pull out my big books too much, but it's nice to you have some like really, really nice high grade books, dude. Very impressive. I like when a Steppo pulls out his stuff at church too. It's like holy shit, man. You don't see these books in 7.5s and 8s and 9s, and here they are in Steppo's collection.
Yeah.
I like when he pulls those books out and show them off.
Well, he also knows the history behind a lot of that shit too, which is cool. That's why the Monday Night Special is such a good show. If you're not if you're not watching the Monday Night Special, you should, because they always do a lot of history with their books. It's very cool. Circumstances, how you doing, brother?
Yeah. Well, we're very fortunate to be able to hop on this little app called YouTube and be able to socialize with people that have cool ass books, man. Because it's not as common what people. I mean, just look at the Batman one that Steppo has, right?
Holy shit, man, beautiful.
There's like 200 people in the world that have that book. You know, like it's pretty cool.
And yeah, the fact that somebody like Steppo or someone like Doc or even Alan, they even come and fuck with.
How many FF1s are on Census to that?
I can look it up, but I know it's less than AF-15.
Is it?
What do you think? About 500,000?
No.
I remember doing no, it's more than that, but I remember doing research, Bleak, and when I looked up, because it's like, man, AF-15 is so expensive, but it's all about the character. But AF-15 has more on Census than FF1, Hulk 1, And I want to. I think Tales of Smith's 39. I believe. I have to,
I'm surprised.
but this is years. But this is years ago when I looked this up. This is
I
talking
figure
about like,
FF1. I see a lot of FF1s more than you'd think you would see. Like I'd see them.
Well, I
often
used to.
than I see,
AF-15. Like you can go to almost any convention and you'll see one. You know,
it's true. You're not wrong.
I used to say I never seen Hawk ones, but I think I've seen just as many Hawk ones as FF ones, maybe more Hawk ones as of
That's
late.
because all of our asshole friends bought one. Fucking
Yeah,
cat.
everybody fucking got a Hawk one.
I don't have a Hulk one, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't have one. I don't have one either. I don't have.
I used to like Hawk one. Now I'm tired of it.
I would love one.
Yeah, that'd be a book to get. That's for sure. A book.
But I think I'd have to get my ASM one before I get my Hulk one.
That is got to be one of the best covers ever made. Is a Hulk one. I love the Hulk one.
It's a great cover. Yeah, it might be the best. It might be.
It is really good. It's just a fucking cool cover.
AF-15 ain't a bad cover either, honestly.
No, it's a nice cover. I don't think it's a Hulk one cover, but it's a nice cover. I like the.
They're about equal to me. They're pretty. I mean, FF1 is fucking good. Kirby was a master of first appearances.
It's weird because the AF-15 one is not really how Spider-Man really is depicted because he's huge in AF-15.
Yeah.
Like on the cover, he's like different compared to the inside of the book.
Well, I think with the Hulk, it's the colors. It's the fact that you get the transformation.
Yeah.
You get the Hulk behind Bruce Banner. It's just the layout of the cover is really nice. The cover is it's probably one of my favorite covers.
It's pretty weird. Yeah, it's like Kirby was so good that he made the first appearance covers better than even any cover they made since then. You know, it's insane to me, bro. Like. I really think Hulk 1 is the best Hulk cover, dude.
Yeah, it's a beauty, man. It really is.
For all the first appearance, like Silver Age Marvel characters, it's definitely the outlier. Like, it is probably the best one out of all of them. Because some of them, like even ASM 1, I say I need it and I want it and I got to have it. It's not really a great cover.
I mean, saying all that.
Tomb 10. I'm like, I need it. I want it. I have to have it. I don't love the cover of a Tomb 10. I think it's sort of shit, actually.
I don't mind the cover. It could be better, but yeah, I don't mind it actually.
I don't think that Avengers 1 gets enough fucking credit for how good a cover that is either, bro. Like Avengers 1 cover is fucking great, bro.
I'd probably say
it's like the culmination of all of them ones together, really. It's like all of them early together.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Circumstances. He's always having a good show on Tuesday nights. FOC and chill. Is it going to be FOC or is it going to be chill? You never know.
It's always chill.
Well, I don't know. He gets close.
Occasionally gets back to FOC.
I know he gets close sometimes, and then I have to pop on because I'm like, "Fuck this! This ain't happening on my watch."
None of this FOC shit.
No, he's always having a good show. He is doing well on his stuff, so good job. Jack Kirby fought for democracy. Jack Kirby's the kind of guy you'd go out drinking with and you'd be okay because he'd beat the shit out of everyone that was picking on you. Jack Kirby he was a tough dude, man. He was in the war. That guy was no joke. He would
maybe if Steppo's in the chat right now, maybe he can help me out. I was trying to figure out who was the cover artist for All-Star 8, and I've seen some different descriptions. I think I've seen Joe Kubert, Infantino. It was one of those deals where I think I had like 7 different fucking cover artists, but I could be wrong. So I don't know who did it.
Biggie. Weird War 1, Weird War Tales 1, or
Kubert,
or Weird War Tales 93.
Oh, I'd have to look up the 93. I can't remember what that is.
93 is the first Creature Commandos.
Oh, Creature Command. Oh, definitely number 1, dude.
Number 1's cheaper. It's actually cheaper.
Yeah, 1's a better cover.
I love the 1 cover. Is one of my favorite covers. I'm trying to collect that run. I think I want to go into that run. I really like Joe Kubert, thanks to you, by the way.
Yeah, Kubert's really good, bro.
Well, it's not that I didn't like him before you. I didn't realize how much work he did, and then you always were Joe Kubert this and Joe Kubert that. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
every Kubert cover I look at, I love, man. He's awesome.
Fucking great. Yeah, he's so good.
There's actually a guy over here, he's a good mate of mine. He actually, for one of our big conventions, he runs the Artist Alley, And he has a lot of original art, a lot of awesome books. He's actually got an original Joe Kubert sketch.
Oh, that's dope.
As
Yeah,
well.
I think Becker has one too.
Yeah, because that shit's not, but he got it like direct. He got Joe to actually draw it like then
Yeah,
and there.
Becker probably knows Joe, actually, now that I think
Yeah,
of it.
well, you know, fucking Izzy went to Kubert school, and Kubert like fucking would draw.
Izzy?
He's probably got a lot of Kubert art. Yeah, Izzy. Yeah,
Wow, that's cool.
yeah.
'Cause
He
when
would
did
do
Joe- when
like
did Joe die? He died in the what 90s?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think 90 something.
Hmm.
But yeah, so Izzy would do like schoolwork and shit, and Kubert would come and like correct it and draw on his papers. It was really neat what the shit he had.
That's fucking dope, man.
Mm.
That's really, you know, and that's the thing. That's what I love about being on YouTube with all you fine motherfuckers. There's so many stories when you hear Steppo talk about, you know, the story. I've got the 9/2 Tomb of Dracula 1, and that's Steppo's book. Steppo was there. He was witnessed when it got it signed, and he told me the story about, you know, meeting Neil Adams and all that bullshit. I mean, like, it's just it's cool to meet people that have these awesome stories that have been around and you know, can lead you in the right direction. Biggie, you're one of those people. You got your top 5 spec with Biggie Shack.
There we go.
check it.
E.E. Hibbard did the cover to All Star 8. Hibbard was the Flash then.
That was it, huh? Hey, Hibbert.
Yeah, I want an All-Star 8.
You want an All-Star 8? Is that first? What is that?
What?
Wonder Woman?
First Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I figured.
That's
That's one of the big keys that I could see a light at the end of the tunnel. I might cost me like a first Doctor Doom.
Really? You'd get rid of Doctor? I guess that Doctor Doom for Wonder Woman.
It'd be worth it.
I'd rather
It
have
would.
Dr. Doom, but that's me.
I'd rather the
fuck
Doctor
no.
Doom personally, but Wonder Woman is a much.
No, are you
she's a
fucking
much-
serious?
Hey, Wonder Woman's
Yeah.
harder to get,
Very
so I
true.
would definitely do it just because.
Yeah.
I like when I recover, then I'll just go get a Doctor Doom again.
No,
Yeah,
I
Doctor
get it.
Doom ain't impossible.
Yeah, I
Fucking
just
Wonder
like-
Woman's shit you dream of, dude. Like,
like
Wonder
Dr.
Woman's
Doom.
crazy.
I like Doctor Doom better than I like Wonder Woman. That's all.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
not
that's
saying-
fine,
I'm not
but
saying
it's
it's a
just-
better book by any stretch.
Yeah.
The Wonder Woman is by far the more expensive, better book.
Oh,
But-
It's a very tough book.
But I still prefer the Doctor Doom.
I like the
especially in
cover
high
better.
I'm
I
not
like the
on same page.
significance. I like the rarity. There's so many reasons I
The
take the Wonder Woman.
significance is
Just,
important. She is a very significant character. She's one of the, you know, she's one of the mainstays.
I'm not.
by the
Yeah, I'm not 1,000,000% sure I like Doom better than Wonder Woman either. Like, out of all the female characters, Wonder Woman's the goat, dude. Like, there's no denying that.
You know what? I forgot. Collector Geek's having his Friday night hangout in about half an hour.
Oh, that's true.
So you're saying we got a half an hour left?
We got about 30 minutes left before we get out here and go check out Alan. By the way,
Yeah.
if you do go check out Alan tonight, you can yell at him in his chat to tell him to not name his show Slab or Not to Slab, because that's Bleeker's show and he's infringing on my copyright. So
or at least ask you, because
yeah,
if people don't know the history behind Slab or Not to Slab, Tony Sanders had a show called Slab or Not to Slab. But when he did it like how we're all here, and then we show books where you think we should slab it or not slab it to the chat live. But Bleak asked him, "Hey, I want to do this, but I want to do it as a series and a recording and a lot of effects, a lot of time he takes." He had the courtesy of asking. And
Yeah, I'm
Tony,
not- I'm not just gonna
Tony's a
sit
man.
at
And
the
Tony
show.
said, "No problem, no, take it, no problem."
Tony's like, yeah, I don't do that shit anymore. Go ahead, man. Give her.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. He didn't even ask.
Yeah, Alan. I thought we.
Yeah, Alan came on.
You stole from a Native American. I'm not going to say the quote, but you stole.
Oh,
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
We don't want
yeah,
any
he
more
kind
controversy.
I'm just joking, everybody. You know, I'm just joking. You know, I know. I forgot what world are we in.
Well, I mean, I want to stick up for Alan a little bit. He didn't just name it Slab or Not to Slab. He named it like, do you want to keep your book and then slab or not? From what I've seen. So it wasn't a direct. So, you know, I'm
Yeah,
just
circumstance.
putting it out there.
I got hurt. I got
You know
hurt
Alan.
to say I'm joking too. Circumstance as you see. I don't want nobody to get offended and
Dude, it's hard
come
not.
with
It's
the
hard to talk about anything.
Start
with-
clipping shit.
Bro,
yeah,
it's hard to
pitch-
mention
dude.
anything without people getting offended. It just is. I fuck's sake, it's impossible. I was at a
I'm
chat the other
offended.
day and I got fucking
We're
yelled
all
at.
in
for
a
being-
eternal
Hey,
high school.
the best one. I think me and Bleak. I don't know. If we were in a tag match together or something. It was something that we were doing, but it was on a hunt. And I was like, if you like this cover, that means you like
A vote for this cover is a vote for Hitler.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit.
Because it was a book with Nazi stuff on it. And I was going against, and I couldn't think of nothing bad to say because it was a great book. That's the baddest thing I could think to say. So I couldn't think of nothing bad, so I went lower.
Collecto, that's exactly it. We yell at him like you do, even though we love Alan. I like Alan quite a bit, even though I can yell at him once in a while.
Alan's one of my favorites for sure.
He's a good dude, man. He's got his, he's good. He the fact that again somebody like Alan or Steppo even bothers hanging out with someone like myself, I think that's pretty dope. So appreciate those motherfuckers.
It's good. It's good to have that diversity as well, like people's collections, people's personalities. That's why I love these hangout stuff because everybody's got their own story. They're in their own country. They're in their own state. They've got their own opinions, whether it be whatever it happens to be. But we all just chill, love the fuck out of each other, and just have fun. And that's why there's like this YouTube shit. Like, yeah, we got the drama, which I fucking stay away from all the time. But yeah, just hanging out with all you fuckers is just awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
really
man.
do.
It really is a good time. You know what I mean? Learning, chilling, showing books, talking smack. It's just good shit.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I'm grateful for the live stream that I inherited, and they were talking about it on
You did inherit that live stream.
What does that mean?
I did.
What does that mean?
That's why I have the
It used to be Remy
story.
Q's live stream.
Oh, is that it?
It was originally Chips.
And it was originally exactly.
Oh,
But
okay.
I actually every description I have the same description saying this was originally Chips, then it was Remy's, and now it's mine. I've written that history's in every. I put on every
That's
Spidey's
crazy.
Outback, and I'm like I didn't want to do it at the start because I'm thinking, can I really dedicate that kind of time and effort? And I can't run live streams for shit. But at the end of the day, one of the best things that's happened to me, and just having all you fuckers on it is just awesome. I love it.
It is interesting though, because if you watch, I'm gonna get back to the Goose for a second here. If you watch
Oh,
Sticky,
God.
if you watch the Goose, he's fucking terrible at live streams. But live streams, it's not easy to do it. You have to have a little experience. You get better at it. It's pretty easy
Yeah.
after a few times. But
Yeah, I was horrible at the start. Now I'm okay.
yeah, I'm decent at it. It's a lot better when K-pop's on here because she's she's much better at it than I am. But
You know what I miss from Spidey's Outback is the Biggie updates.
the Biggie.
Oh, I have to start
I
coming
know
back.
other people didn't like it. I know Biggie said that. I loved it because I loved the journey. Like the 181 updates was awesome. Biggie just jump on and go, I'm up to $500. Just want to let you know, Spidey, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. That was all. I loved it. I fucking loved
Yeah.
it. Like that's me. He's going for something he wants to achieve. He built up the cash. He built up the time. He fucking got it.
It's one of my favorite videos.
Great
that he plays
story.
on, one of my favorite videos he plays on his channel is the Biggie looking at the 181 and it's looking back at him. I can't remember. I don't know who made that video for you, Biggie.
Yeah, it was Roscoe. So, I'm coming back, Spidey. When I ultimately within a couple months go after X-Men 1, I'll start coming on again, bro. And that's going to be a lot longer than the fucking 181. So it'll be good.
Yeah, no, as I said, like I enjoyed that because that's a story I was involved in.
It is. It's the community can rally behind it because you're like,
I can't do it without y'all, dude. No, every one of my books is because of my fucking YouTube channel or someone else's that I go to. Like I don't do Whatnot, I don't do eBay, all from YouTube, bro. So without the people I meet or people in the chat, there's no way I get any of my books.
Well, my big bangers that I like. The collection I'm after now, that's a result of Steppo because he gave me that one book, and now I have to.
I told you that's the way it was gonna be after you got it. You was like, "No, I'm not gonna be like." I say, "Yeah, you are, bro. You're gonna have to fucking get that feeling again. It's like a drug."
I don't know
It's
anything
like-
about that.
Well, you've got some good AOKs in your life. I remember when Doc AOK me my Superman 23. I had to up that, and then I got a Hawk 2, and it was like, "Oh fuck, how am I gonna match a Hawk 2?" You know, and I kind of did.
I've gotten 2 great AOKs in my life. Doc gave me a Star Wars #1 that came back in 9.6, and Steppo. Well, Steppo's given me 2. He gave me a first Predator that came back in 9.8, and he gave me the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I'm definitely jealous of that Spotlight 5. That's on my Grail list.
Spotlight is that's unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, no, that's and that's the thing. Like I talk about it that like obviously the internationals don't get AOKs because it's fucking expensive to ship overseas, and I understand that, and I'm fine with that because I feel weird getting AOKs, and I haven't got many. Like I know Rob has been very generous to me, and I got a massive shout out to Mr. Rob Fastax. He's been very generous. Callie was the big exception. Like Callie, literally, I'd only known him for a couple of months, and he's like, "Dude, I've been watching your when I was doing my my want list videos. I haven't done one for a long time. He literally just picked like I think it was like FF35 or something. I think it was first. What was it? First Dragon Man, I think it was. I put that on the list because I always wanted that book. And he's like, "Dude, I've got a copy of this book. I'm sending it to you. Give me your address." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, he barely ever knows me, and he just sent me that book out of his own, and that's just like that just shows how much a legend and an awesome guy Callie is.
I'm very fucking into people's collections. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, Spidey, but I thought Becker might have sent you an annual one.
No, I bought that off Becker.
Okay.
But he gave me a fucking, like, it literally was an AOK the price he gave me.
That's probably why I got it mixed up. All right.
Yeah, because that was the funny story about that one was that because Rob was sending me out a parcel, and Mike says, "I'll send it to Rob to add to the parcel." I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But he didn't label it for me. He just sent it to Rob, and Rob thought it was an AOK to him, and then he found out later that it was for me. And he's
my God.
He's like, "Oh crap." He's like, "Mike, what have you done?" And I'm like, "Hey, I paid for that."
Fucking Robbie, just like, "Oh, that's for me." Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was quite a hilarious story actually. But Rob edited the video and he goes, "Okay, I just realized that was actually for Spidey." Because that was the last annual I needed. I had all the rest of the annuals. I just needed that annual one. So, but no, I've gotten ones from, and I got some. I got one of those little, like when Hoarder's Hide was sending out all those little knives with the little logos on them and stuff. I got one of those. I know Austin has sent me some, not for me personally, but he sent some Spawn books for the missus.
Let's
I've
talk
gotten a few.
about Callie though. Let's talk about Callie. Callie is a really generous dude. He's sent out some AOKs.
Like you said, maybe like an AOK to Australia.
I got an AOK from Callie. He sent me a what's the Turtles book. What is it?
Oh. That's what he sent me. He sent me a Turtles book. He sent
it was like a 5th print fucking what's the one? You know what I'm talking about, the new one, Ronin.
Oh, he sent you a Last Ronin. Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't have that book, so I was really thankful for that.
Yeah, he sent me a for my my 500 subscriber thing. He sent me a journal, a comic journal. The first is it number 5, I think.
Yeah,
the first Turtles.
That's a really good book. Yeah, Steppo sent me the first Enemy Ace, which was really neat, and some really high grade Kubert Unknown Soldier stuff. So I'm really thankful. If I sat here and named off all the AOKs, you guys would probably not like me anymore. I've gotten some pretty big AOKs.
You've gotten some good ones. I also give a shout out to Mr. Bobby Delgado because he sent me a book that I could not find anywhere.
Bobby's good people. He really is.
He
Bobby's
sent me a book that I just couldn't find anywhere.
Cocaine
bro.
from me.
Cocaine Comics #3. It is one of the coolest fucking covers you'll ever see in a comic. It's got, I have it around here somewhere. I just don't know exactly where it is. It's probably.
I was gonna say, speaking of AOKs, I've actually got to box up one and send one to the States. So I need to do that today.
That's the thing, man. You get sucked into it, dude. I send out AOKs like once or twice a month anymore. Like I just do it out of habit.
It's more the fact of that, because I know, and I've mentioned it before, I know there's a few guys in the community that want Halo slabs just because they want one, just to have one.
Right.
But I need to find the right book in a Halo slab. Like, I have a few ideas for a few people, but it's finding the book at the right price in a Halo slab is not necessarily the easiest thing, because it's not like CGC where there's a million of some of these books. But yeah, I've sent a couple over to the States, so hopefully I can get some more out.
So yeah. Cali. Everybody's saying Cali sent them stuff. Kelly sent them stuff. Bobby also helped Circumstances with his West Coast Avengers run. See, Bobby, you're a fucking good bloke, bro.
Beckerman too, dude. Don't forget Beckerman. Beckerman's a very nice guy.
I haven't gotten shit from Beckerman. No, I'm just kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I had to pay for mine for Beckerman. No, but he gave me
no shit.
I'm just bugging. He could not give me anything, and I'd be very happy. I love Beckerman to death. I like the fact that he hangs out on church. He's one of my favorite people.
I'm sure it's coming. Yeah, it took a little while I mean, he packed up my shit for like 3 or 4 months, and he sent it. But it's just because I think he likes to wait until he has everything together, kind of deal.
Oof, Beckerman
gave you a Cap 100. That's my Jinx book at the moment. I've tried to buy that.
Beckerman's
Cap
a
100.
shit, bro. Yeah.
I tried to buy that twice on C3. It's been on C3 both. Stupid balloons.
How much do you want to pay?
I just want a low grade freaking Cap 100. That's all I like.
Well,
I got a two.
I got a really nice Cap 100.
I got a 2.0 for $80 when I first started collecting, and that's been my Cap 100. So I'm pretty happy with mine.
I've been trying to, and I know Biggie knows about this, but I've been trying to get at least what I'd classify like a sub 10, at least one sub 10 book in every Silver Age Marvel run.
Oh yeah.
I know, like I crossed off Daredevil. So I picked up that #2. That's my first sub 10 thing. The only one I haven't got at the moment, I think, is Cap, which would be Cap 100 to 110, obviously. But nice. I haven't got a Cap, and I haven't got a FF yet. They're the only two that I still haven't got.
Biggie, just AOK the KC crew. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's Bobby Delgado. I think he's saying thank you, Biggie, for those AOK.
Oh, yeah. My pleasure.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So if anybody wants to AOK me in at Marvel Spotlight 5, that'd be greatly appreciated. Boom.
But there's been you know what? This community is full of cool people. So.
Oh yeah, like yeah. I've seen some of the like, and I know you guys, like I know him nowhere near as much as you guys know him, but I know like Doc is a friggin'.
Oh,
he is like a god with the like some of the stuff I've seen him give away is like fucking nuts. Like what he was doing at C3, like he was literally buying books and then just going, okay, he can have it and this guy can have this one and this guy.
Yeah, Doc's a goat.
I was going nuts, and I'm like, Doc is just he's literally an angel. He really is.
I give about 40% of my collection's credit to fucking Doc. He's made it so easy for me to just go after whatever the fuck I want, because I mean, fuck, a World's Finest 2, a fucking Superman 23, he gave me ASM 20, first Shocker, first Heroine issue, Green Lantern, numerous 9/8, like it's just crazy down the line.
Yeah, he's done well by you, bro. He's fuck. I don't even know him that well, and he gave me an awesome AOK. So.
Doc is a beautiful man. That guy, he really is.
Yeah, man. So
he's got a big heart.
A lot of good people in the community. I've given a few AOKs out as well. I just don't talk about it. But I think there's there's some pretty happy people in this community. Yeah, man. I always want to give out more AOKs. There's some people I really want to do it with, but it's hard to find books that they don't have or that I think they'll enjoy as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bleeker's AOK'd me shit, and I've said save on
Shut up,
shipping
shut up,
and
Jim.
fucking do it somewhere else.
Yeah, no.
Jim stole my Cap 100.
I want to AOK Biggie stuff, but it's hard to get. He has fucking every goddamn thing. I wouldn't know. I don't know what exactly to get him as far as a book is. You know what? I just did think of a book yesterday, by the way, Biggie. So
Yeah, just give me a stack of them, man. I owe you a couple books too. We'll figure it out.
You may be getting a good AOK pretty soon. I did think of a book that I have in my collection. I was like, you know whose book this might be? This might be a Biggie book.
Yeah,
So-
and that's the thing. Like, I want to make it personal. I don't want to be just like, oh, just
Well, that's
send
it,
someone a
right?
random stack of books. Like, the people still appreciate the gesture, but I want it to be personal.
Yeah, 'cause it's not going to be. I'm not going to be. I can't afford to give anyone $5,000 books or anything. But when I do give them books, I want them to be like, "Oh, that's cool. He gave me books that I like." You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Like if somebody AOK'd me a pile of DC books, I'd be like, dude, seriously, are you silly or what? Or like, I appreciate the gesture, but they're end up going to be regifted or.
Dude, someone did
I'll use them as a whack hack or something. I don't know.
Someone did that to me in a gift exchange once that I did with a bunch of fellows on YouTube, and it was just all stuff that that I like. Anytime you've ever heard me talk, I'm like, I hate these books, I hate those books, and it was literally all of those books. I'm like, do you even watch my content, bro? What the fuck? But needless to say, it was fun. I'm glad I got it. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure no.
What's going on, Rob?
What's going on, Mr. Legend? No, not at all. At least I don't think so. I didn't see him in here. I don't think he hangs out in my chat, Legend.
He comes in mine every now and then.
Yeah, he stops by yours. He goes into circumstances chat. I don't know. He's a weird dude, that guy. I was lucky enough to AOK Biggie back in the day before he had everything 90 MFC.
True. Yeah, I got a fucking first cartridge in that Biggie poster, so on my wall from the new Border Crew.
The first
and,
nice.
Yeah, Steve Whiting is another guy. Like,
oh, he's you got to be careful around that dude because I know I've heard stories about they'll be at a con or something like that, and the dude's like not made of money or anything like that. Like he's just a normal dude, normal job. And he'll mention something at a con, and then like the next day or whatever like that, you'll be at that con again, and he'll literally pull out that book and go, "Here you go." Like,
yeah,
he just mentioned something like that.
He AOK'd me first Gambit and first Silver Age Penguin and Daredevil 6 all in one swoop.
First Silver Age Penguin. That's a good fucking book.
That's a fucking big book, yeah.
That's what we were here for. That's why we started this. Just a thank you and a hey to everybody. Thank you, JSS. I think we'll probably get out of here because Alan is about to have a hangout in about 10 minutes, and I'm sure you'll see some other people on there, Steppo and whatnot. They all like to hang out up there. Maybe even one of us will be on there. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Mad Spidey, what are you up to on your channel?
I was actually supposed to release a video last night, but I was too tired and I forgot. So I got another Mad Mail call. I'll try and get that done this weekend. Spidey's Outback, obviously, this weekend. Anybody who wants the link can just reach out and I'll send it to them. It does get put in a few group chats, but if not, I can send it to you personally. I've got to send out an AOK today. Not that really matters. That's nothing to do with content. That's just to do me being nice.
Nice.
And there'll be some more random content during the week as per normal. So, and don't forget my 700 subscriber giveaway. I'm still trying to get there.
Where are you at?
Please do that. I'm at 685 now, so I only need 15 subs.
685. If you're not subbed up to Mad Spidey, go check him out and give him a sub. We got you a few subs today.
Yeah, got 3 or 4 already. Yeah, just hanging out here. So thank you everybody for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. A lot of people don't care about subs. I don't really, but I like to still set myself goals.
It's a goal, yeah, man. I want to
and
be.
then
I
just,
want to be in the
you know.
5,000 sub category. I want to be. I want to be that guy. I mean, I'm at 650 after 2 years, so I figure like 8 or 10 or 12 years from now, I should be there. Should be.
Yeah, I'm almost. I think April next year it'll be 4 years for me. I think.
So if it's 12, I'm gonna set myself a goal of 10 years to be.
Yeah, I think 10 years for 1,000 subs will be a good achievement for me too.
Yeah, Mr. Biggie, what do you got going on, my man? You got something happening tonight, don't you?
Yeah, I think that some of these bigger sub channels need to be knocked down a peg and get a little humble pie. They're not that fucking cool, you know. We're just as cool as all them assholes. We're gonna have big old Bobby Delegato and Darth Lopez battle it out on Collector Club if I can have anything to do with it. So that'd be fun. That's about it. And oh yeah, I got memberships. Come member up on my channel, everybody. Appreciate it.
I'm the Biggest Shack Network. Check out the Collector Club tonight.
That's right.
Mr. Who Comics, what you got going on, my man?
You'll find me on Bleeker's Church every now and then when I football season's harder, but I'm usually always around, at least popping in the beginning. We got Band of Brothers, I think. Are we doing it next Saturday or are we waiting?
What's the date?
7 days from now would be like the 15th, I think.
Well, we should probably.
No, that wouldn't be. But is that the right month? Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You know what? We'll be doing it within 2 weeks.
Maybe like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving if we do it there.
Yeah.
I think that's a good time. But we'll see what K-pop's available. So.
That's it. That's all we got.
But yeah, we got that going on. I did a good discussion talk with me and Boston Chris with graphic content. We'll be starting season 2 next year. So we're probably gonna do like 2 more episodes before the end of the year. And we kind of hinted on what we're gonna talk about probably last show about end of the year review of what we, stuff we've been involved with, done, and getting ready for conventions next year. So you got that video up. I currently have a short box live going to go live on the 10th. So 2 days from now, I have books on my featured on my short box, as you can see, on the 10th. But I currently have these books that are closing like within like a little bit over an hour on short box for the Turtles. They're doing like a Turtles feature.
Huh.
So since I'm the Turtle guy, I got to throw in some.
Is that a sketch and signature on that other one?
So this one's a double signature sketch.
Beautiful.
Comes with a COA. That's on there right now. And then this one is triple sign with Kevin Eastman right there, homage of FF49, and it does have a COA as well. It's live on short box. That ends tonight. Oh, let's drop the book. But that ends tonight on short box. So if you're interested in those, you can get them for a cheap price. So yeah, that's going on, and then you'll see books like this.
Hey, stop holding up my books
on Band of Brothers. But no, honestly, I appreciate everybody that subs everybody up. I'm actually like really close. So like I think I'm like 70 away from like 1,500. So I can do a nice, real good giveaway when I get there, and I will have some massive unboxings in the new year to prepare you guys for the best unboxing channel.
Channel.
I need you guys' help to dethrone Alan.
Yeah.
I'm one of you guys. Alan has those books that we never can obtain. I work to obtain mine. I'm just messing with Alan. I'm trying to appeal to the
appeal to the people, baby. He's a man of the people.
I'm trying to appeal to the people. I'm just messing with, but yeah.
Hey, who that?
They think they need some fresh blood. I think
he'll be out of our category soon. Don't worry, bro. I think he'll be out within a month or two. So.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Then me and Biggie, taking over. We're taking over. He's gonna have the speculation one. I'll probably bow out as long as I get the unboxing.
Yeah, it'll be a little easier for us. Yeah.
Myself, you can catch me at church every Sunday. We do comic book church here on Bleecker Street Comics. I will be doing another episode of Slab or Not the Slab, Alan. That's
Copyright, trademark.
Copyright, trademark infringement. Yeah, so I'll be doing another episode of that. I do, if you guys, honestly, if there's anybody out in the community that watches that show and you want to send me a 1-minute video or less of asking the professor if you should slab or not slab a certain book, I take those videos and I make the video and I revolve it around you and your channel. And I give a big shout out, of course, to you and your channel. I like to make it a community show, so I do like to show off people other than myself. So I do like to have guests on that show. So if anybody wants to send me any videos for that show, you're more than welcome to. I would appreciate it.
I'll send you one. I'll send you one too.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Biggie.
What about crack or not to crack?
That's fine. You can send me a crack. We'll make an interesting video on that. I
don't want to Bogart speaker show because I was just on there like 2 episodes ago. So it's on you guys. You guys better send them in.
Yeah, Callie's done one. Beckerman's done one. So if anybody want, go watch the latest 3 episodes. You'll see the what we're doing there, and send a video like that. Be in character. Be yourself. It doesn't matter. It is slab or not to slab, so it's a fun show to watch. Just check that out. And yeah, we got
award-winning show.
An award-winning show, in fact. So there it is. Brian LCS, thank you very much for the Comic Book Community Awards. Appreciate you. I'm very happy, and I feel very blessed to be nominated and to have won both of the awards that I won. Best Spec and Best Community Hangout. So, everybody, let's get out of here. Anybody got anything else they want to say before we leave?
Be kind to each other.
Be kind. Fuck. Be kind. I like it.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
You smell that? Napalm, son! Nothing else in the world smells like that!